My music, man.
I hear zero music. Look at fucking Pitt. Fucking rebound. God. Refs have Pitt plus 7.5.
What's up, everybody, and welcome to Two Nobodies with the Mic, episode 73. Another beautiful evening in East Downey. Everybody, thank you guys for joining us. We are live. We are live on YouTube and Instagram, man.
And Instagram.
Look at us. Look at us. Producers hard at work. Guys, we are an interactive show. You can interact with us on Instagram. You can say how amazing we look today or not. We are live on YouTube. If you guys have any questions, concerns, you guys want to talk to the guru, you guys need some advice, don't be afraid to hit us up live and ask whatever you want. Guys, we are a show of the people. Speaking of people, let's go to our intros. To my left, we have Hakatomi Plaza.
What's on the camera today?
Yeah, look at you,
Hello.
man.
You look good. You look good.
Yeah.
You had some sort of spirit.
No shalom, no.
Yeah.
Huh?
Assalamu alaikum. All right.
Yes.
Next time.
Thank you for joining us, Hakatomi. We have associate producer CJ Wowo.
Hello.
What up, man?
Whoa.
We have Eddie Money, executive producer. How you doing, Eddie Money?
Feeling good today.
Yeah, you look great, man. Freaking great. And to my right, we have the guru. Rafa's in the house.
What's going on, baby?
What up, man? Rafa is he is gleaming. He's so freaking exciting. This is excited. This is his favorite time of the year. Not Christmas, not Halloween, not the resurrection of Jesus, but the NCAA March Madness is upon us. And I think it's better than Super Bowl, man.
I agree.
It is just
I'm biased, though.
it is
I love
great.
the madness.
The madness is great. Guys, we are the gambling show of record. We're going to talk a lot of fucking gambling on Monday.
So Monday, we're having an all March Madness show.
Yes.
We'll go through the entire bracket, every game. We're going to give you picks on every game. We'll have some blue chips as well. We'll pick our regional winners.
This will be the year that you beat Stacy, the girl in HR that always fucking wins. This will be the year. If you listen to us on Monday, we're going to help you fill out that bracket. Dude, I've been watching a ton of basketball. It's been great.
Yeah, this week's almost as good as next week.
Yes. But we do have a theme or a motto. Hakatomi Plaza, can you tell us the motto of this show?
Don't be a loser.
Do not be a loser. That means, guys, you're going to lose bets. Just play responsibly. It is March Madness. Don't shoot your wad the first Thursday.
First Thursday. Fuck, the first before noon. Got a bunch of games before noon.
Yes.
Slow and steady, baby. Keep
Slow.
the pace.
It's a marathon. Slow and steady is the elefante, the pace of the elephant. What else we got? We got merch, guys. We have merch ready to sell. It's beautiful. It's on our website. It says bright lights, don't be a loser on the back.
Hoodies, t-shirts.
High quality. CJ, can you give the people the website?
Oh, RJ. God, what a fucking turd.
Yes, so it is the number 2 nobodiespodcast.com/merch. That'll get you straight to it. We have our black hoodies and our black shirts for sale.
Yes.
Again, that's the number 2 nobodiespodcast.com/merch.
There you go. Thank you, CJ.
So real quick,
laughing at
the
CJ.
struggle of March Madness.
That
So
is the worst beat I've
North
ever
Carolina
seen.
minus 7.5. RJ Davis, who's a phenomenal free throw shooter, misses one here of the he went to the line to shoot 2. He makes the front end of the 1-and-1, makes the front end of the 1-and-1, misses the second one. Then Pitt, of course, misses a shot. They don't need to foul anymore because game's fucking over. North Carolina wins by 7.
Oh.
Pitt covers 7.5. So if you have a Pitt,
Yes.
congratulations.
Brother,
You are a winner. But
Yes.
brother,
That
was terrible.
That hurt me to watch.
Oh, that was brutal, wasn't it?
That's
Yeah.
brutal.
We got slap athlete John Machine Davis saying what's up to you guys on this.
What up,
We
man?
love slap.
We are some fans of slap. We are not participators because that shit is crazy.
Oh, that shit is brutal, man.
Yes, but thank you for watching, John. we heard Slap was just approved in Florida.
Yeah, there's the next Power Slap I think is on the 12th of April. So Big Vern, the mechanic, our friend, he will be a coach at that Power Slap. So he will be in Vegas. He's already asked if we would at least join him for a day or two.
Oh, dude, we're taking Vern the mechanic out for a steak. Dude he's been good to us, and we are big fans. Slap is the new. I mean, it's it. If you haven't watched it yet,
oh yeah, you got it. You got to watch.
Rumble, right? Rumble.
Yeah, it's on Rumble.
Yes, it is entertaining as F. And other than that, episode 73. You guys know how we do this. Famous athletes who wore the number 73. I think it's a good number, man.
You know I hate linemen. First number, Joe Thomas, right out.
Joe Thomas, that's it.
Isn't it ironic? Don't you think that you hate linemen? Come on, man.
I wasn't born like this, Eddie. Fuck, man.
Oh, cool. Dude, are you serious? Your secret cowboy closet loving ass.
Oh, my God.
Larry Allen, maybe the best guard in the history of the NFL.
Yeah, phenomenal. I still think Joe Thomas first. That's just me.
Well, let's
and I'm not a Cowboy fan, damn it.
Closet. I said closet Cowboy fan.
Oh my
but
God.
Let's talk about Joe Thomas. Maybe, arguably the best left tackle of all time. He is the Iron Man of football. 10,363 consecutive starts. And
snaps.
Or snaps.
Starts would be fucking impossible.
I don't know how you do that.
I don't know. It's very impossible.
He's 200 years old.
Yeah. He's a man. Yeah. 1,000.
Snaps.
My
bad. My bad. But guys, there's John Hanna. There's Ron Yeri from USC.
Sounds like a bunch of fucking nobodies.
If you're a USC fan, you know that.
I'm not. I'm not.
Yeah, we know you're not.
100%.
Yes.
Not happening. So,
but Larry Allen, man.
Yeah.
I said Joe Thomas and then the field.
No, don't discredit Larry Allen. He did a lot of drugs in that time, and he was a phenomenal lineman.
Legendary bench press at the Pro Bowl.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sonoma State. Small ass school. Just go.
Shannon Sharp, right?
No,
Savannah
State. Sonoma State's right up here above San Luis Obispo.
And you're a Shannon Sharp lover.
Who the fuck?
You are. That's what you're talking about. Oh, my uncle and I.
My uncle.
Oh, by the way, I want to bring up the whole fucking grandma's cookie thing. How fucking wrong were you? There was a guy who said he's been black. The guy goes, I've been black for 55 years, and I've never heard that shit.
Yeah.
My grandma, I said this to her. She was irate.
Bro, your grandma's a select few black people that call them grandmas.
No. John attested to this.
So it's your grandmother, John, and you.
No.
That's it.
There's a lot of other, but everybody in my family.
His grandmother, his best friend, basically the only people.
The only two black people in all of Alabama who spread that fucking rumor to these children.
And that might be a biased opinion, but her name is fucking grandma. So, like, come on. She's a little bit,
Yeah, that was for, these are grandmas, baby.
No.
He's like, no,
my whole family. Hey, bro, you want to go get some grandmas? Like, that's
who the fuck said that?
You heard it, my grandma and their whole family? Everybody in his family.
It's ridiculous.
Bro, all 9 black. Dude, how many people voted on that?
Like 70.
What was the percentage?
Like 80-20.
80-20, bro. You know the 20% were his fucking family.
Yeah.
No, it was me, the Cut the Noise chat. I had to get my agenda across. So multiple votes.
5 of the votes were his other accounts.
Oh my God.
I had to get my
So really, it was like 90-10.
What are you, fucking Kevin Durant?
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
Well, guys,
by the way,
any famous 73s out there?
Yeah, Tiki Hockey Club says Dennis Rodman with the Lakers.
I think that's 72, no?
I don't know. I thought it was, but go ahead, look it up. I believe him.
What up, Uncle Zero? Uncle Zero, day one.
It is 73.
Look at
Uncle Zero.
You doubted him.
Yes.
He said, you guys are looking good.
Thank you, Papa.
He said you're looking amazing.
Wow.
What a guy.
Wow. Tap says he likes a shirt. Eddie, you going to Hawaii?
No, but I've never been to Hawaii. If anyone wants to send me there, then this is I got this at University of North Carolina.
You definitely fit in.
Tommy Bahama.
He definitely would. He looks Samoan.
Really?
Yeah, you'd be the shortest Samoan in the motherfucker. 100%.
Yeah. There you
Good
go.
news.
Please film that. Please fucking clip all of that with a little fucking Samoan dance, 100%,
The haka.
100%. So,
Well,
but anyways,
go ahead, May. What you got?
all right. So Eddie was in North Carolina last weekend for ACC's.
Yes.
Sonny finished runner up.
Yes.
He'll be going to Matt Madness.
the big dance, baby, in Kansas City. Very proud.
So
Papa.
there's Matt Madness and March Madness.
Yes.
And Matt Madness is for wrestling. That's next weekend. That's where Eddie will be. I will be in Vegas with all the degenerates at
Yes.
March Madness.
So sad.
Yes.
So we will be there.
Breaks my heart.
We will be there. You'll be there in a
In-
couple
in
years, maybe.
spirit.
Yeah.
Yes.
We can FaceTime, bro. We can FaceTime.
He's gonna face you like 10 times. Like, hey, put this in. Put this in. Put this.
Yeah, guys. So listen, Monday we already said, but we're saying again.
Yes.
Monday we're doing an entire recap of the bracket, top to bottom. We might even cover the couple play-in games, but we will go top to bottom every game, and we'll do a live bracket as we go.
Yes. That being said, we are also going to do a fun thing for all our fans. We are going to do a March Madness challenge through CBS Sports.
Yeah, it'll be a bracket. So you
And
guys fill
we'll
it in.
set it up. It's 100% free entry, and we'll give away some merch, some hoodies, some shirts, and maybe like a $100 gift certificate for everybody. It's
Not for everybody. The winner.
the winner.
The
Yeah,
winner.
yeah.
The winner.
But
fucking everybody.
everybody
gets
gets
one.
one.
Everybody.
You
fucking
get a
gets-
gift certificate. You get a
Fucking
gift
guy thinks
certificate.
he's
Puerto
Oprah.
Rican Oprah.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Puerto Rican Oprah here. So we're gonna do that. We'll put up the link on Sunday night or Monday. We'll put it up on Instagram, and
Yes.
so you guys can fill it out, and then we can we'll contact the winner. Obviously, we'll give you a free hoodie, T-shirt, a
Yeah.
hat, and a $100 gift card to.
Dude,
you know,
we've sent money all the
We'll
way
send
to
a $100 gift
South
card.
Africa.
Send a $100
Yes.
gift card to Visa or
Yes.
something. So
I think it
we
was,
send money to Africa,
Africa.
South Africa.
To my people.
It was a white guy.
I don't
It was a
know.
white guy.
Yeah, I think
That's
his,
my people too.
It was a white guy.
I think his name was Jerkis Duplessis.
Hey, he was the #1 African UFC fighter.
Dude, hey, you can't argue. He's freaking South
He's
African.
South African.
Yeah.
Damn right. So
By the way, B-Tab just wanted to let it be known he is not a degenerate. He's the bet runner.
Oh,
here we
come
go.
on,
Fucking
man.
you fucking DGZ.
The first step in
Yeah,
everything is,
and-
yeah.
You're degenerate.
First, it's bet running this. Oh, I'll put $10 on there.
So we doing so guys, we always do you're fired, right?
You're fired, guys. Every week we promote, hire or fire someone. It is,
Hypothetical fire.
yes, guys. I don't have the power. I wish I did. But, and who wants to start with your fired segment?
If you want to, let me start.
Okay,
Because
go ahead, go ahead.
so mine's actually I'm not a firing anyone. I'm kind of like, hiring
Positive.
basis. Yeah, something positive. And I don't like this franchise. But shout out to the Dodgers for signing Andrew Tolles again, 2024. If you guys know,
Saw
he
that.
suffers from schizophrenia, from all that. They put him on the roster.
Again,
They give him a contract just so he has medical insurance, and he's taken care of. Good for them. Hooray for the Dodgers.
that is
Hope you lose 100 games. We
That
know
is-
it's impossible. Not happening. It's not happening at all. But hooray for the Dodgers. I
Yeah, I'm
always
shocked.
give Dodger hate, and I'm not an Angels fan ever, but I always give Dodger hate. So I
Well-
wanted to give a little bit of praise to the Dodgers. too.
that is a great story. I mean, he was homeless at one point. They took him off the streets. They signed him for health insurance purposes. But
Yeah.
great freaking story, Rafa. Look at we are starting off.
On a positive note, because I know
Yes.
you guys are all going to fire someone, and I'm going to
Yeah.
jump on with you. So let's hear it.
Let's hear it, Mr. Negativity.
Hey, I am going to fire Sean O'Malley. And not just Sean O'Malley, but UFC champions overall, UFC champions right now. I don't get this premise that when you win a UFC championship that you automatically get a super fight. I don't understand why Sean O'Malley beats whatever the fuck and then thinks
Cheeto
he can
Vera.
Cheeto Vera and then thinks he can fight the Ilia Topuria in Spain. I don't understand. Every fighter now, it seems like, wants a super fight automatically. We don't see guys defend their belts 4 or 5 times before we get a super fight anymore. It's like, you think about Islam. What does he fight? He fought Volk twice, and he's fought one other lightweight.
Well, they
So
wanna
you
get
want to
paid,
see
man.
So you want to see Sean O'Malley fight a turd?
No, I want to see him defend his belt 3, 4, 5 times before he decides to get a super fight
Dude, the
in
thing is-
Spain.
The thing is, you got to remember this. They're limited on the amount of money that they make, right? So I don't know, whatever it is they make. I think, and I agree with what Dana does there, in my opinion, because like I've told you guys, UFC, the brand is bigger than the guy. But Sean, he can they need to capitalize. When they're the champion, you got to capitalize right away. Because in UFC, you can fucking lose to anybody.
Yes.
But he is in one of the most
But you're
deep
firing-
divisions in the UFC.
you're
The bantamweight is
criticizing-
still one of the best. So you're leaving out a lot of guys who are still super duper talented to go get a super fight with Ilia Topuria, which you don't deserve, bro. You fought one. You've defended
He's
your belt
the
once.
champ.
He
I don't give a
defended his
fuck. He
belt one
deserves-
time.
He defended. He won. He's a champ. He
Oh
deserves
my-
whatever.
how many fights did Alexander Volkanovski before he got to get a super fight? How many?
The only reason I disagree is because Sean O'Malley is like the next star for them, so they need him to fight.
So
the
you think they
best.
should? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I don't see. I personally, in my opinion, do not see Sean O'Malley as a Conor McGregor. I don't think
He's the next
he's,
step.
he's the next one, but he's not gonna transform the sport like Conor McGregor.
No one can reach that level,
Well,
but
'cause-
he's the only one that can come close.
You think so, Eddie?
Yeah.
No, what I think is he's in charge of his own publicity. His job is to get as much money as fast as he can. What do you want him to do, CJ? I want to fight Jacob in Downey High School.
No, I want him
No.
to fight the guy who just beat the shit out of Henry Cejudo, who he should really fight.
I think he came
Who's
out.
the number 2 contender? Who's the
Marab.
number 1 contender?
Marab.
Well, he came out today and said he wants Marab in next year.
That's
but
because Ilya
that-
said he wasn't gonna fight him.
Yeah. So I mean, he came out today, I guess, and it's all good now. But at the time, he wanted Ilia Topuria.
Okay, so
But that's the biggest match the biggest fight he can have, right?
Yeah.
You need to
I-
capitalize.
I'm saying that I think that he ran to first to Ilia Topuria because, in my opinion, I think Ilia Topuria is a better matchup for him than Marab is.
But who's the bigger money? Where's the bigger draw?
Obviously, Ilya's going to be in
That's
Spain.
it then.
No, but he has defended his belt one time. Alexander Volkanovski had to defend his
Bro,
belt 4 or 5 times in the
Let's
division.
say he fights somebody else and he loses.
He will. Marab will beat
Perfect.
him.
So if he loses, now he loses that big ass
Yeah.
payday.
I'm saying
And you got to climb back up to that
that
number
the
1.
UFC fighters should be have to defend their belt at least 2 to 3 times before they expect a super fight. That is what I'm
They're
saying.
the champ, though.
You're the champ, but you haven't defended your belt.
You
can
won it.
call out
Alexander
anyone you want.
I'm not saying that he shouldn't have called out Ilia Topuria. I'm saying that I don't think that fighters who become UFC fighters who become champions that defend their belt one time, they don't deserve super fights. I'm sorry.
They're the champ, though. They're the super in the fucking fight.
right after one.
All right.
After one.
He's a
guy-
super.
This guy over here.
Are you serious?
Yeah. CJ, whoa.
Dead ass.
Who's
Oh,
next? Who's
man.
next?
This is a bad take.
Bad take.
Clip it off.
Nope.
Eddie Money.
I'll go last. Mine
Oh, that's right.
Oh, you transitioned into the world.
Sonny Son. Oh,
Jacob, don't
Talking
worry about
Tony,
it. I know your name.
Wrong son.
yeah.
Wrong
Thank you,
son.
Alpha. I
What a
appreciate
dick. You see, that's because you don't see him every day and you live in the same house.
Yep. It's true.
What do you got?
I want to promote the Bears. They've done great the past week. They learned a lesson not giving Fields any weapons. Now they're getting their next star, Caleb Williams.
Are we sure on this?
Oh, we're sure. So I think they've made. Stop it! Don't
Are
shake your
you
head.
sure on that?
I'm 100% positive. If they trade the
No.
one pick, they're stupid. They're stupid.
Oh,
What
Bro,
are
you
you
see
saying?
how much the Panthers got for their number 1 pick?
Stop it!
Last
Don't even
year?
go there. Don't go there.
Bro, Minnesota has lined up very well to give you 2 first-round picks in this draft.
Yes.
Hey,
2.
and,
They'd be
and you
idiots
can-
to give it up.
they
And-
haven't signed Jefferson.
And you might even fucking get Jefferson.
You're not getting Jefferson.
I'm just throwing shit out there.
Stop it.
You're
Stop.
moving from 11 to 1. I don't know.
We're getting ahead of ourselves here.
But I'm trying to give them their props.
All right,
They're
good. They're
finally,
doing work.
finally making the right moves that
They're
they
doing
need to
work.
make for a while
To
now.
get Keenan for a 4th round pick, that's pretty
Oh,
good.
Keenan's a phenomenal receiver.
Yeah.
But he's also hurt a lot.
We all know that.
And when he's on the field, he's
He's
phenomenal.
amazing. Last year was the best year in a while.
Yeah. And he still got hurt. That's 3 games.
Good job by the Bears. I agree with you. That's wonderful. Eduardo?
I think I want to fire the entire NFL network and
I like
media for kind of bowing down to Jim Harbaugh because I do not like what's going on. I know they're in cap hell, but look at their offense right now. And people are just saying, no, it's Jim Harbaugh. He'll get it right. Trust me. He knows what he's doing. Look at that roster, man. It is not built to win right now. And if you ask me, Jim Harbaugh is not going to draft a receiver with the number 5 pick. So you are wasting, and you hate wasting great quarterbacks.
Oh, 100%.
I think you're going to waste a year with Justin Herbert.
Oh,
That's who I'm.
yeah.
What do you got?
But you can't give him shit yet.
Why not?
You're barely a week into free agency.
Yeah, but he's depleted the offense. Like cutting Mike Williams was the right move. I don't know if
But
trading.
he's not making those moves. He's the coach.
Oh, he's
Yeah. No, he's making the moves.
He's
Like his
making
shit
those
is
moves.
locked in.
I agree with all his moves so far.
You agree with trading Keenan?
Not for a fourth, but trading him, guys.
But I think this is what I think. I think that he's going to force his offensive style into that, which is going to be run heavy. They're probably going to draft the lineman at 5. They already got a rookie receiver from last year who was straight trash, garbage. All right, but I think they're gonna transition. It's Herbert's not going to be Peyton Manning next year. He's going to be more of a
never has been,
dude. You know, I'm not saying Peyton Manning. I'm talking about gunslinging type quarterback. They're going to bring that way down. I think he's going to be a different type of cat next year.
Well, we'll see.
I'm just saying you can't hammer Harbaugh.
I'm not hammering Harbaugh. I'm. If this was another coach, anyone else but Harbaugh, they're just sort of saying he'll get it right.
Well,
like in Harbaugh, we trust. I don't like a single move they've made. I think Eckler. I love
agree.
You couldn't.
I'll explain every single move. Mike
Look,
Williams.
what are you, a Charger fan?
No, it's just obvious.
All right, let's hear it. Mike Williams for money. We know.
Yeah, and he's injured all the time, so that's fine. Keenan also injured all the time. They should have got a third for him though. That was a little bit too little of value. He's trying to get all the old players out of the team. Eckler's slow, not very good. You see that one clip of him running?
Not very good.
He has no
Why not
speed.
trade?
I don't need speed when the guy fucking leads the league in touchdowns and he was a 1,000-yard rusher
Why
most of the
not
time.
for like a
trade Quentin
5-yard
Jefferson? Quentin
Five-
Jefferson for a 4th-round pick.
No, that's his first year.
Dude, he's garbage. Garbage.
You still have like potential to explore. There's no potential in those any other receivers. They've already reached their max. If anything, they're going to go lower.
He didn't
All
have.
3 players are going to drop. They cannot get any higher than they've already been.
Well,
No, I agree with you there. I don't give a fuck what the Chargers do, to be
All I
honest
could give a
with
shit. They're doing the right moves for the Raiders. That's all I care about.
that's why he likes their moves.
I don't it's the Chargers. At the end of the day, the thing is, I think when you have a star quarterback like that can fling the ball all over the field, you need to give him weapons.
He can't be fired up.
No,
He
and you
can't.
don't have weapons. You have a receiver who's coming off a rookie season who dropped a bunch of passes.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe he fixes that. It's just catching the goddamn football. Maybe he fixes it. He's done it before. In college, he did it.
Yeah,
Who knows?
He caught the ball with his body in college.
Well, we'll see how he does. Maybe they improve from there. Maybe they take Blake Corum in the 2nd round.
It's about to be the
The 5th pick.
Los Angeles Wolverines.
Huh?
The 5th pick.
No,
Blake
not the
Corum?
first round. No, 2nd round.
Can I just do a quick firing? Turtlenecks. What's the dude from Duke, the point guard? Why are turtlenecks making a comeback?
Because they are.
They're
You want to fire
horrible.
turtlenecks?
yes, and any
Oh my
man
God.
who wears them, you turtlenecks.
I'm wearing
Garbage.
I'm wearing a turtleneck next week.
Turtlenecks, brother. What are you wearing? Turtleneck? Come on,
man. Eddie Money, who you firing?
All right, I'm gonna fire the Panthers organization.
Oh, straight trash.
This Brian Burns trade is complete garbage.
Garbage.
All right, last year in 2023, this is what the Rams offered them: 2 firsts and a 3rd round pick
For him.
for just Brian Burns. They sent him off to the Giants this year for a 2nd and a 5th round pick.
Crazy, man. Crazy.
Embarrassing. And also their trade up was just like in comparison, their trade up, they spent 2 firsts, 2 seconds, and they gave up DJ Moore
Yeah.
for Bryce Young and they could have got at least 2 of those back with Brian Burns.
Yeah.
Now they have no one left on the team and no picks.
And Bryce Young has nobody to give the ball to.
He's cooked.
Nobody.
Like nobody.
He's deep fried.
Oh, dude, look
Yeah.
at the Bears can draft almost any quarterback of the first 3 at that pick, and they have a roster to put him in.
Yeah.
Literally, you could put anybody on that Bears team with those quarterbacks, and they're set up to succeed.
Panthers just drafted a Key Sweat. Nobody. He's going to be saying it in the huddle.
And what else you got, Eddie Money?
That was my only one. I forgot my second one, but that was kind of a lead into NFL free agency and the trades.
So
and,
everybody, man,
signings.
Monday, this is why NFL is genius, because it's the off season and it's really never the off season. They took the headlines again, and there's so much to talk about. We're so excited because NFL never stops, and your team, as bad as they are, can be 1-15 and 15-1. the next week.
Still not win a game in the fucking playoffs.
Yes.
Raiders.
Oh, stop it.
Raiders.
But guys,
you know,
so much to talk about.
Sorry to cut you off. You know what bothers me about fucking free agency in the NFL? That they started to investigate the Falcons and the Eagles for tampering with those 2 deals. It's like, dude, listen, everyone in the fucking media and everyone with a fucking brain realizes that the Falcons are in a garbage division, okay? Garbage division, and they were going to go out and get the best quarterback possible. We all thought it was going to be either Russell Wilson or Kirk Cousins because at their pick of whatever it is, 8 or 9, they weren't going to get a guy that they wanted.
Yeah.
And you're in a trash division that you can definitely win. They were what, 7-10 or 8-9 or whatever they were this year? They were in the race for most of the season.
For sure.
So you knew that. Like, oh, it's tampering. Like, bro, we all knew he was fucking one of those 2 guys was going to Atlanta. So I think they should start free agency or at least being able to talk to the guys day after the Super Bowl.
But what I don't get is that they have a legal tampering period.
Yeah,
so
starting Monday.
So, like, what's the point of having a legal one? Like,
because it starts Monday, and then they can sign the guys on Wednesday.
But they're saying, okay, they talk before Monday. Like,
we should have legal tampering start the day after the Super Bowl's over.
I don't understand that.
I think I understand the Kirk one is because I think he let it slip somewhere that he was talking to Atlanta trainers like weeks before.
Or also he was looking for homes in Atlanta.
Yes.
So
his wife is from Atlanta.
Bro, I was looking for homes in Atlanta for Kirk Cousins. Like, bro, everybody fucking knew it. It was Kirk Cousins or Russell Wilson. We knew they weren't going to draft a quarterback there.
Yeah.
So, I mean, not they weren't going to and if they didn't trade up, they were going to get one of those 2 guys.
That rule's so stupid.
I think
it's stupid.
I think we got a letter from Roger Goodell
about tampering.
About tampering. I tampered the shit out with the Raiders.
I got some firings from YouTube.
Yeah.
So Luke has a firing and a hiring. He is firing the Eagles for being stupid enough to go and get Kenny Pickett.
Oh my God.
And
can I slap him?
You can.
That's a dumb take. That's bad.
He's a Steelers fan.
Was Team Pickett for 2 years.
Yeah.
And now he's garbage? Come on.
And what's his firing? Or his hiring?
He's hiring the Steelers for being the bad boys of football again.
Oh my God.
Get the fuck out of here, Luke.
Oh,
bro, listen.
This is bad. This is real
you know
bad.
what?
Luke is being true to himself, though.
I heard this from a diehard Ravens fan before Patrick Queen signed. Days before. Literally, like last week, he's like, we're not going to re-sign Patrick Queen. Because he relies on... He was no good until Roquan showed up, by the way. If you watch them, he wasn't very good. Why do you think he got that? He barely got any money. $30 million. You're so good. Get the fuck out of here, Luke. Fucking Steelers, although they will make the playoffs.
Bad at football, maybe, but fucking
not at football. They're not bad at football.
Kenny Pickett's a backup. He's not going to go start for the Eagles. Like, I don't understand why that's a bad move for the Eagles.
Because they gave like a 4th round pick.
I think they gave a 4th round. It seems high.
It doesn't seem high. I mean, Mac Jones went for a 6th. So, I mean, I think he's better than Mac Jones.
Yeah, but it's a 4th. 4th, you actually still can get talent.
For sure.
In the 6th round, you're not getting anybody but Tom Brady.
Brock Purdy?
That's a special
Brock Purdy?
Those are special talents, though. You know what I'm saying?
Let's not go there. It's a family show. Let's not go there.
I have B-Tap. He has a couple things. He says, I'm going to fire the Cowboys, the fam, for doing basically absolutely not a damn thing.
Not a damn thing, man. They're all in. You see that quote, all in?
Yeah,
My
they're
ass.
all fucking out. So Derrick Henry actually came out and was shocked that they didn't even fucking call him.
That seemed like such a great fit.
Yeah, Derrick Henry was like, I didn't even get a call. Like, I wasn't even on their radar, obviously.
They have no money.
Do you think
They got money.
Do you think
They'll
that
figure it out.
But do you think that they went to Dak and say, hey, can we restructure, because I think they're only like 2.6 under the cap or something. It's very, very tight. So
Dak needs a new deal. There's no restructuring. Dak's a free agent
after next year.
Dak needs a new fucking deal. He's technically on the quarterback chart. He's cheaper than a lot of fucking dudes.
Dude,
so
you know who their starting running back is, right?
I don't give a shit. The little dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Deuce Vaughn.
Deuce Vaughn.
Kansas State legend.
Their starting running back.
Right now it is.
Guys, they can draft the guy, etc. Dude, Dallas, for you to even, restructure Dak. Are you out of your mind? You come to me, I'm Dak, you restructure. I'm like, bro, listen.
You owe me
I might not even fucking show up if I don't get paid. You wanted me to restructure the last year of the deal?
Like Dak hasn't been freaking overpaid for the last 5 years, right?
Today, Dak Prescott is not overpaid. Today. We can Daniel, not enough.
I need to see it.
Dude, not enough. Dak finished 3rd in MVP voting or second or whatever the fuck it was.
And he just saw Kirk Cousins get what 180.
Whatever it was. He got 90-something million
So
guaranteed.
Like,
and Baker Mayfield just got 100 million.
Yeah.
Like, bro, you think you're gonna restructure my shit? Nah, pack it in, player. I'll take another fucking
Listen,
200.
You have a star on your helmet. You are the face of the franchise. You have nobody around. I mean, you have CeeDee Lamb. Your offensive line is decimated. Tyrone Smith just signed with the Jets.
Signing.
The center Badias, whatever, he's gone. Offensive line is not what it used to be.
Well, Tyrone was hurt this last year, but so he didn't have his normal.
He's hurt every freaking year, but when he's healthy, he's one or two best in the freaking NFL.
Yeah, Dallas could have done more. Well, they could still do more, obviously.
They haven't done anything.
Well, they haven't done anything, but the Dak restructure is not on the fucking table. Like, not even close. Like, it's not even close. Like, Mahomes got his deal restructured. That's because this is a whole different thing. He's still got
he's getting more money up front.
He's got hundreds of millions on that fucking deal. Dak is
well, do the same thing. Give Dak more up front to give you cap
need to
space.
give Dak a new deal. But how do you commit to Dak a new deal when they haven't won in the playoffs? I think he deserves it. He deserves it. If you're a Raider fan, you'd like to have Dak Prescott. If you're a fucking Seahawks fan, you'd like to have Dak Prescott.
Hold on. The Seahawks just got one of the best quarterbacks.
Yeah, Sam Howell. Sam Howell, is he still in the NFL? So, but there's 25 teams maybe in the league that would like to have Dak Prescott.
I wouldn't say 25.
Are you fucking kidding? How many teams are there? 32?
Basically every team.
There's every team with the exception of the Bills, Bengals, Chiefs, Chargers,
Ravens,
Eagles.
Non-franchise quarterback team.
Go ahead. San Francisco?
Hell no. He can't beat them. Might as well join them, but not with Purdy's there making pennies. No chance.
It's just a thought I'm saying. I mean, there's no one.
The restructuring thing, we should clip it so people could say how stupid that comment was.
MT J-Rock says, I want to see Dak somewhere else and someone else with the Cowboys. If you're with the Cowboys, you got to get to the Super Bowl.
I agree, Matt. I agree 100%. I said it a long time ago. I thought that the Denver should go make a play for Dak.
I thought that as well. I thought the Dak to Denver deal was.
But if you're the Cowboys, do you go get a rookie?
No. That's the thing. For me, when the season was over, I thought Dak or McCarthy. You need to make a decision.
Oh, yes.
That's what I thought.
Okay, but so if it's not Dak, who are you replacing him with?
Dude, whoever you replace him with, they're not getting to the fucking Super Bowl.
That's my point. It's like you're stuck. You are actually stuck with Dak Prescott. You cannot do anything else unless you plan to blow it all up.
Take away from Dak.
So at the same time,
he's a fucking phenomenal player.
I agree.
Just not in January.
Would you sign him again for another 5 years, Rafa? We all said it.
Yes.
The definition of insanity.
I would. I swear to God.
5?
Let's say, all right.
That's crazy.
5. All right. Listen. Let's imagine this. Let's say he's a free agent today, and you have to sign a quarterback. You're not going to re-sign Dak? You'd rather sign Kirk Cousins?
Yeah, who's better? I mean, give me Dak.
You'd rather sign Kirk Cousins and Dak Prescott? You'd rather have Russell Wilson than Dak Prescott?
No.
And Russell Wilson today, not 4 years ago, Russell Wilson.
I'd resign him, but 5 years?
I don't give a fuck. 5, 4, 3, whatever it is.
How old is he?
I'd do like a
29, 30?
No, whatever it is. He's 31,
He's not
32.
old.
Bro, he was just
5 years
just finished
solid
the
to
season
me.
where he was a top 5 quarterback this year.
100%.
That's what he finished at. Where are you going to go and get another top 5 quarterback? You're not.
Go get a rookie, man.
That Dallas is not getting a rookie. That's not who they
no
are.
Sense either.
That's not who they are.
Let's not forget, Dak was a freaking backup. He was a
You're right.
third-round pick from Mississippi State.
You're right. They didn't draft him for him to play right away. He had to play right away because Romo got hurt.
And he
Romo,
played
another
well.
guy that was fucking just basically thrown in there as well. They're not gonna. You cannot win the NFC East and then all of a sudden, we're gonna go and get a fucking rookie. Are you kidding? Dallas fans would blow that shit up.
You're setting Dak up for failure. Your offensive line is not as good as it was last year.
But you can improve on that. That you can improve on. You can draft a guy. It's easier to draft a lineman, to find a good lineman, whether it's in free agency, whether it's through the draft. It's easier to find those guys than it is to find another Dak Prescott.
Also, too, I would follow the KC plan. Build that defensive line, get a great D tackle, get some defense. That defense was not that good last year.
Pocket told me
The numbers,
the KC plan is get a fucking magician at quarterback and let him just do the
that's not true.
whatever.
That's not true.
The
This
defense.
is the first time their defense was elite.
Exactly.
This is the first time, motherfucker. They won back to back, Jack.
Okay, I agree. I would follow that plan of this last year. Go get a great defense.
Bro, listen, as great as that defense was, Daddy still had to fucking put a drive down to win it. That's the thing about it.
Okay, that's fine, but they played great all year.
They did get Kendricks today. The 42-year-old from freaking UCLA.
Who did?
Dallas. Eric Kendricks.
Oh, yeah. The linebacker, right?
Yeah.
Great
move.
Stole him from the Niners, by the way.
Yeah. Uncle Zero just wants to let you know he wants to promote you, Rafa, for always keeping it real most of the time.
Thank you, Uncle Zero.
And
Thank you.
Rick Flores says, "What is up?"
What
up, Rick?
Tricksters?
Yeah, I cannot believe your Dallas take here is crazy.
That they're not very good?
Are you,
That they haven't done anything in the free agency?
Dude, it's not over. This shit ain't over.
Well, let's talk about let's talk about what has happened.
Let's talk about what free agency. Let's get into it, man. Let's give the people what they want. Steelers, probably the biggest news. We called it. I called it. Russell freaking Wilson to the Steelers, man.
I think it's a great signing.
9-8.
You thought it was a great signing when Denver got his ass too.
No, I did not.
Oh, you
Denver
Denver said he was
the
going to be.
second year. I said the second year I thought he would be better. Last year, definitely not.
I don't know about that.
You know I don't like Denver.
Let's get into the archives.
Dude, this is the Steelers start the season 9-8. That's just the way it is. For the rest of the time, they're just adding and taking away wins and shit. That man will have a winning record always. Now he has a better quarterback. This is the best quarterback he's had since Ben 2 years before he retired.
Dude, if you think
That's how bad those dudes were.
if you think Eckler lost a step, Najee Harris, I mean, dude, he can't do
bro, I can't watch the replay.
he can't go side to side. Like I look fleet-footed compared to his ass. He cannot move. They did get the other running back Harris, good running back right
Warren?
there. Yes, Warren. But you lose a receiver. He just went in free agency. Is it Dante Johnson or
Deontay Johnson?
Yeah.
I will say Steelers are like the best organization that went to grab a receiver and went to let him go.
they do have a good track record.
They are phenomenal.
Yeah. But Pickens, can you imagine Pickens and freaking Russell Wilson memes? It's going to be great, man. And that city is going to turn on his ass so freaking fast. I'm telling you.
I don't think so. I think he's had a rude awakening. I'm cheering for Russell. It's because I like Mike Tomlin, to be honest with you. I'm a Mike Tomlin homer.
Well, then he's going to get Tomlin fired.
No, but dude, Tomlin's never getting fired.
Dude,
I just had Kenny Pickett.
He just had Kenny Pickett, didn't get fired, and still won 9 games. That man never getting fired.
Also had Mitch Trubisky.
And fucking Mason Rudolph.
I know.
He's
And
not
that's
getting
why.
He
And
had
that's why.
3 of the fucking of the worst quarterbacks on an NFL roster.
And that's why Russ is a legend, because he will be the ruining of Tomlin. Who wants to fucking make? Let's do a cut bet. I say that Mike Tomlin gets fired after this year. He was on the hot seat last year.
All right, let's not do that for cut. Let's do this. Since you think he's going to be fired, so that means you don't think he's going to win 9 games.
No.
Of course, because if he wins 9, if he goes 9, he's not getting fired.
I talked to. They're tired of the 9-win shit.
Who's tired of the 9-win shit?
The Steeler fans.
Who gives a fuck
the
about the
fans
Steelers
don't
fans?
make the
Those guys don't
decisions.
fire coaches. That organization doesn't fire coaches.
Dude, the Steelers.
You walk
fans-
away from that place, and at 9-8, he will not be fired. So how many games do you think they win?
7.
Cut bet.
Yeah.
Cut bet. You're gonna cut bet that?
I'll cut bet that.
I'll cut bet that with you. Make sure you got enough money for all these fucking people.
Bosco Ed. Come find
Bosco
me on-
Ed, he's gonna take the Steelers under 7 wins.
Can I go 7.5?
You can go 7.5.
7.5.
Under 7.5 wins. Bosco Ed on Cut Bet, KUTT. Download the app. Look for Bosco Ed. We'll
Here.
we'll message Sim so they can put up the spread.
Yes.
7.5, and we'll have fucking Eddie put in thousands and thousands
Yes.
and millions of dollars, because everyone is going to bet the over.
It's gonna be
Is there a lineup on that? Is there?
There's
over
no
under?
line
not
yet.
yet, but it's gonna be
But
hilarious.
it's going to be fucking 8.5.
It's gonna be 8.5, 9.5 when the line comes out preseason.
Yeah, but you
I
falling
cannot-
short there, big guy.
I will
cannot
bet you this,
believe
Eddie. I'm putting my money
that
on this.
you roll with Russell Wilson. I cannot believe that you roll with him. It's
I don't
crazy.
give a shit that that other guys bitch about him. I don't give a shit. That man is a winning quarterback in the NFL for most of his
Except for
career.
the last 3 years.
The last 2.
3.
Whatever. Whatever. It's the Steelers. Those guys don't lose many games. They don't lose 9 games. That's what I'm basing it on. I'm basing it on that organization. By the way, they got a decent offensive coordinator. So I think it's going to be great for Russell. I think they win 10 games or more, but Eddie said 7.5.
7.5.
So book that on KUTT.
Book it, man.
Make that promo.
All right, Rafa. B-Tap said Amanda said she likes you more now that you're supporting her quarterback.
Oh, God. Now you know I went down the wrong path when I'm supporting Cowboy fans.
Telling you.
But I just think I think it's the wrong thing to get rid of Dak or to try and restructure him.
Do you give him a contract this year, or you wait till next year?
No, I give him a contract right now.
Oof.
Right now, today.
You got no money to do it.
They can do it. They can do it.
It's okay. MT J-Rock agrees. He says, let's say Wilson won't work out in Steel City.
Yes. And he's
So
from,
people agree with you.
not
Is
gonna
he a
work
Raiders
out. No, he's not. He's a Patriots fan.
fan?
I'm telling you, I don't. What sign or what inkling or what fairy tale tells you that Russell Wilson is gonna work in Pittsburgh?
Mike Tomlin.
Yeah, thank you. That it's the Steelers, man.
Oh,
That's where you,
God.
dude. Kenny Pickett, Mason Rudolph, and Mitchell Trubisky won 9 games, back-to-back years. By the way,
Them
Not one
combined
time.
makes Wilson.
yeah, those
Just
3
them-
dudes
them
are
three.
half of Russell Wilson's testicles.
There's one thing that those guys there's one thing that those guys weren't, and
Not
that's
black.
toxic.
Oh, okay.
Toxic.
I
Toxic
didn't
as
know.
F.
I thought that's where he was going. I thought that I was. Did you not? Whoa! Did you not think that's where he was going? I thought that's where he was going.
That was definitely not what he was
I thought that's where you were going.
That's where you were going.
Oh, that's what I thought. My bad. I just went with the straight obvious.
You swung once and you got
I bet Russell Wilson calls
Yeah.
chocolate chip cookies grandmas.
That is
That
not.
I believe he does that.
That is
100%.
not a fucking thing. But
I don't
anyways,
think he
I'm
does
not
it.
asking
Anyways.
Russell Wilson
All
to
right,
ask Sierra.
Let's
They
move
also
on.
signed Patrick Queen, so it should be a good season for them, in my opinion. But the Raiders also got a great signing.
Here we go.
Yes.
here we go with the bullshit.
Listen,
What do you mean with the
Here we
bullshit?
go with the.
Womp, womp, womp.
everyone loves it. Everyone thinks
It's a great
signing.
signing,
Great.
phenomenal signing.
So Christian
Fucking
Wilkins,
playing games 3-0 there in that beautiful stadium.
Yeah.
Minshew's gonna do great.
Wilkins, a stud defensive tackle. Probably, I would say the number 2 now that the best defensive tackle of all time just retired today. I think you have Chris Jones, probably the most dominant defensive tackle. And then I think Wilkins had the next best year
We're
behind
just
him.
throwing Williams from the Jets just out of the fucking.
Oh, Quentin. I mean, yeah, he's very good as well.
He's just not. We're just
No,
not.
no,
We're not even gonna mention that dude.
I mean, all 3 of them are right there. Okay, but
I don't know if they right there, but okay.
the
They're-
Raiders,
Let's say he's a Raider, so he's right there. All right.
they were very, 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 very weak in the middle there. We've been asking for a defensive tackle for years, since Chester freaking McLaughlin, back in the early 90s. And, we finally got one, man.
I think that the Raiders are weak everywhere. So except for defensive tackle and defensive end and wide receiver, everything else
You just
Garbage.
Yeah.
3 positions. Everything else is garbage.
Well,
But good for them. Eddie Money thinks this is the best duo in football. Max Crosby and Wilkins.
Not just me.
Just you.
It's up for debate.
eh, I don't know. I don't know about that one. I wouldn't say
I
that.
wouldn't disagree.
What?
Thank you.
Agree.
You have a top 5 interior lineman with a top 3 edge rusher.
That's 2.
Sounds exciting.
Here's the
Fucking
thing
game's
about
gonna be 3-0, 6-3. The fuck?
Sounds like a top 5 defense to me.
Top 5 defense with a fucking bottom 1 offense.
That's
Wow.
false. That's false. Minshew led the Colts to like 34 points every single game.
Are you one of those Raider fans that
Please
think
don't.
Minshew's gonna start?
Please
Oh,
don't,
yeah.
Jacob. Oh,
what?
Oh yeah.
You'd rather
He's
have
gonna
Minshew
start.
than Justin Fields, wouldn't you?
Oh, 100%.
Oh,
That-
He's not a
that's
Fields
not-
guy.
that-
that is not even a debate.
That is the most racist comment I've ever heard.
That's not even a debate.
No.
That's not a debate.
They almost made the playoffs.
They
I'm
almost
with,
made
I'm
the
with Jacob
playoffs.
on this.
There were
You think Minshew's better than Justin Fields?
Yes.
oh my
God.
gosh.
All right.
look at the results.
Now we're
For
losing.
our team,
Now we're losing.
Yeah.
Look at the
Now we're losing control.
results.
Now we're losing.
Look
control.
at the results.
We've lost absolute control of this.
God,
game.
off the
take,
rails.
take away Justin Fields running. What can he do?
nothing.
I don't know. He threw for fucking 8 touchdowns in 2 games.
Look
When
at
the fuck-
Minshew's numbers last year.
Minshew played in a garbage ass fucking
Stop it.
in a division.
Stop it right
Straight trash division.
He
Stop it
play
right
against
now.
the Texans
Yeah. Played against the Texans.
twice a year.
Yeah. Lost both games, right? I don't know.
Yeah, a really good team.
Really good team.
It's also
All right.
Playoff
Team.
team.
One
One
play
time.
away from making the playoffs.
One play away.
You have one play.
Who
So
didn't
you
make the
guys-
play?
You
the
guys-
Was it Minshew?
Running back missed the catch. or the ball.
Minshew threw to a guy
No.
who hadn't seen the playing field since week 1, and they threw him out there, and that's the guy he threw to on 4th down. Let me throw to the dude that doesn't even get passes. in
He's
practice.
wide open. What do you want him to do?
That
Not
was
throw
a-
the
you
wide
know what?
open
He took him for the team too. That ball was thrown behind him. That was a tough catch.
Thank you.
That was
But that's
tough.
Minshew. What do you think? You're a Raider homer? I mean, a Raider fan?
Listen, if he starts, he better not start. That's all I gotta say.
I think that he
So
will
who's
be
starting?
a backup. I think they should draft a quarterback and they're gonna make a move.
Not at
to go
13.
up.
You got to move. You got to go all in. But we'll
Is
get to
Minshew
that.
better than Tannehill?
Yes.
Yes.
A better passer, yes.
Better
But everything.
No, Rafa, this is goddamn far.
Yeah.
Way too far.
God.
You're the one who
You
go off
liked
the
him
rails.
in the middle of the year last year. You thought he played well.
Yeah, he played
Played-
well.
Played
But, dude,
great
he's-
last year.
You guys, the thing is, this is my problem with the Raiders.
No,
that
no.
you are wasting Devontae Adams and you're giving them these garbage ass fucking quarterbacks.
Pittman had a great season.
Oh my
His
god.
best season by
Listen,
far.
Minshew
He got paid
Should
84
not
million.
start.
By
He
whom?
should not start. Raiders got to
He
find the
resigned, right?
quarterback.
Ooh,
Pittman?
Yeah,
yeah.
they signed
Okay.
him to a 3-year, 75
got
million.
paid.
Good for him.
He got the bag.
Wonderful.
He got
He got
Good
the
for
bag
him.
because of
Dude.
Minshew.
He did not get the back because of
Who
Minshew.
was throwing him
Who
the
was throwing
ball?
the ball?
Jacoby Brissett 2 years ago, and the kid was still good.
No, he wasn't as good as last year. Last year was his best year by
oh
far.
my god.
Listen, let's move on. Let's move on.
Playoff team.
We'll circle around to the Raiders.
There we go.
What did he say?
He said,
The Raiders?
Oh yeah, booking it.
cut,
Cut bet.
cut it up.
cut it out.
Cut it
You
up,
put
man.
down cut?
I'll put it on cut.
All right. Jacob has the
But
Raiders.
Read the over on the wins or whatever it is.
Well, let's set it now. Let's just do it now with
Okay.
this bullshit ass roster. 8.5.
8.5. Give me the over.
Over 8.5.
Over
I'll take
8.5.
under 8.5.
I'll take over.
Thank
Give me
you.
that shit.
All
Let
right,
it
all
ride.
right. So we're at cut bet. I will take Raiders under 8.5 today.
Perfect.
Today. I
I'll-
will set it
I'll-
right now.
give
I
me the
don't give
over.
a shit if they sign Tom Brady. 8.5 under
Well, if Tom
8.5.
Brady, it's 4.5 for sure.
The Brady hate.
Yeah, the Brady
All right.
hate.
Cut
Unreal.
bet. I will take the Raiders. We'll have Sim set it up. Raiders under 8.5. Eddie's got Steelers under 7.5.
Oh, this is great.
So if you want to bet against me,
Yes.
I have the Raiders under 8.5. I got 2 turds lined up already.
Yes.
For sure, because they're Raider homers and somehow love Gardner Minshew. Can you fucking believe
I
it?
don't. Not me.
Not
Not
you.
me,
Not
man.
you.
Well, it's not that we don't love him, but we don't
But
think he's
he
a
can
terrible
win
option.
games.
He
That's
can
all
win
I'm
games.
saying.
He can win way
Prove-
more
he's
games than
proven
I
anyone.
do
You
think
know,
he-
I hope he's not starting.
I do think they overpaid him. He's getting like
How much is he getting?
14 a year.
That
14.
was 12.5.
No, he's getting 25 million for 2 years.
What's the guaranteed though?
Not sure.
I don't know.
Not sure. That's a high.
That's a lot of money to give.
Yeah, for a backup.
Well, he's not going to back up shit.
2 year 25. but
You
I
can't. You
see
just
the
you 2 back. Well, the
Yeah.
Raiders are famous for having the highest paid second string quarterback and the
They've
highest
done-
paid third string
They've
quarterback.
done that for a while.
Yeah, and won fucking 7 games.
But
Yeah.
speaking of highest paid and quarterback move, Kirk Cousins to the Falcons.
Get
Four-year
paid, man.
deal,
I think that's a great signing.
180 million with 100 million guaranteed. I think he's a top 5 earner all time NFL.
Do you
Good for
guys
him.
see the Instagram? Like people are trying to hate this guy for some reason. He's just like, do you
It's
guys
'cause he's
expect me
white.
not to take my money? Like,
I don't think
It's because he's white.
I think that's why, Rafa.
That's
If I
100%.
had to guess, that's enough.
That's 100%.
it's because
No, because they're mad at him for getting away with this every
made-
time he gets a
He
contract.
made over $400 million in the NFL, and there's only won one playoff game.
he's such a good guy.
By the way,
That's hate.
he's
man.
not even going to be ready for preseason. He's coming off a freaking a torn Achilles. Like
I still like it.
he has to learn an offense. Not saying he's a very smart man, and he's a very good man, by the way. I think he won
Great guy.
like he won some award last year, like amazing person of
He won the
The
Kirk
NFL.
Cousins Award. You know?
he literally went on Instagram and was like, "Guys, I'm just taking my money. Like, I'm just."
Yeah, why apologize for that
Why
shit? Like, why are you
apologize?
hating on other people's
Yeah.
money?
yeah.
Like,
That's what I
don't hate on people's money.
Yeah.
I think we're hating on not we, but
Not we. Put
People-
yourself in that group. Not
no,
me.
I'm not hating. People are hating that like he has such a great agent to give him the bag every single time
Yeah.
with great.
Bro, it's not the
guaranteed money.
agent. The
I-
guy
I would-
played well.
I would kill B. Kirk Cousins.
Oh,
I would
bad.
kill.
Yeah. Who wouldn't?
Oh, God.
Actually,
Bro.
I'd kill to be his agent because I'm not getting hit and still getting money.
Bro, the guy's played well though. You act like like he doesn't deserve that money.
No one's saying that.
I don't think he deserves 100 million guaranteed in 4 years after torn
I'll-
Achilles right now.
And
And
he
he
didn't
ain't
deserve the
36.
first fully guaranteed. He was the first one to get it, I
They
believe.
kept franchise tagging his ass.
Yeah.
He deserved it.
Well,
You guys there's a bunch of Kirk Cousins hate going
I
on
love
around here.
Kirk Cousins.
Oh,
I wanted him to be
I love
Raider.
him. I hate the deal.
It's not your money. Who gives a fuck?
I'm just giving my opinion. We got a podcast for a reason.
I think it's a product.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Touche, player.
Not
That
anymore.
is-
You're fired. Get out of here. Yeah.
That is a wonderful point. Get your shit and get out.
Yeah. No, but
Great point.
Luke said Kirk Cousins has made white being cool again.
Luke, and you
Yeah.
ruined it.
You ruined
And
it.
you ruined
The time you ruined it.
Yeah.
Cancels out. You're supposed to not say it. That's the cool
Yeah,
part.
Yeah.
I can't say it, fucking Luke.
No, I hate Kirk Cousins. Fuck Kirk Cousins.
See something, was he when he's on the sideline coaching, does he wear that corduroy fucking jacket?
Oh, you know it.
oh my
Love
God.
to see Luke fucking coaching on the sideline. Send us a video of that, Luke.
Uncle Zero agreed with me. He said no QB is worth what they're paying him.
Except for Patrick Mahomes.
100%.
Yeah.
Oh no,
He's
he
underpaid.
said no QB at all is worth what they're getting paid. They're all overpaid.
Brother, ugh.
You know,
I love you, Uncle Zero, but bruh.
It's the market. You got to adjust to.
it's the market, and I think Kirk is getting paid because of the
market.
frenzy and the market. You know,
And everybody needs a fucking quarterback.
Everybody needs a quarterback, man. Everybody.
Speaking of getting paid as well, Baker Mayfield had a great season and got re-signed with the Bucks. 3 years, $100 million, $50 million guaranteed, and they also brought along Mike Evans for 2 years, up to $52 million.
I want to give a hand to freaking Baker. You know what? I said he was dead. I thought he would be in the UFL with the Saskatchewan freaking Jethawks, and especially those. You know,
And he just made a whole team up.
yes. No, I saw the UFL starting. It's not the.
The Saskatchewan is the CFL.
Yeah. Whatever. You say tomato, I say ketchup.
America.
So, anyways, I buried his ass. I didn't think, and you know what? He had a great freaking season, man. And,
Yeah, I'm all right with his deal. Good for him, man.
yeah, I'm happy for him.
I'm all right with everybody's deal. Good for them.
And I think Tampa Bay did the right thing, because what were you gonna do? You
Yeah.
know?
If you lose one, you lose both.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, you couldn't
Yeah.
just leave Mike
Yeah.
Evans in there with nobody to throw him the ball to.
But speaking of liking everyone's deal, this is a deal that's complete garbage, trash. Calvin Ridley, at the age of 29,
Wow.
signed to the Titans for 4 years, $92 million.
I don't hate on anybody's money.
I don't hate
That-
on their money. I hate
No
on
one's
the
talking
teams
about the
giving them
money.
contracts. Like,
Did you did you see him play last year? I did, because I drafted him like in the third stupid ass round
he had like
Of what,
2 good
fantasy?
games.
of fantasy because of some routes he ran in the preseason. He looked like Flash
Are you
Gordon.
one of those? You
Yeah, I mean,
that was him. That was
he
Eddie.
looked amazing. He looked so great. Did you see the one meme of him? Like someone, I think it was
I saw
a
it.
Breaking Bad one where they the Jags, or no, who did he sign with?
Titans.
Yeah, they were plus 2,200 when
Oh,
the three-
yes.
and they think he bet on himself. That's why he went to that freaking team.
That's what all the comments are on the breaking news post on NFL. It's
Yeah.
he made more money off the bet than this. Because I think the Titans were like plus 1,500.
Plus
something like-
1,500, yeah.
Yeah, so they were like, "Oh, he signed with the Titans because of
Yeah.
this reason."
Listen,
I
I,
wouldn't
learned,
be shocked.
I learned my
His
lesson.
little cousin had $50 on it.
Calvin Ridley, straight garbage last year, but apparently, I mean, if you're gonna say if anyone's overpaid, Uncle Zero, Calvin Ridley, man, that contract is a head scratcher.
I think the worst part of this contract is that 2 years ago they didn't want to give AJ Brown this exact same
Right.
contract.
Right. Yeah, that's the problem that everybody's having with it. But maybe AJ Brown's a problematic person.
He is.
And
But
so,
he's a hell of a receiver, man.
yeah, but
It's never worth a team.
Listen,
Yeah,
receivers are divas. Everyone knows that. Receivers are problems. The last receiver that didn't bitch was the Houston, Texas, the dude from Johnson.
Andre.
Andre Johnson never said a
From the
word
U,
and just
But
freaking got
beat the
1,500
shit out of
yards.
somebody.
Yeah, he beat the fuck out of the,
Yeah.
the
The
Titans corner.
dude.
Yeah.
Oh,
Little
Fuller.
guy.
I think it was
Little
Fuller.
guy.
Yeah.
Little guy.
Yeah, it was Fuller. He didn't complain, but he took his stress out on that motherfucker. He said, "I ain't getting paid, motherfucker."
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but
I ain't getting paid.
yeah, just straight bashed him. Stop guarding me, homie. I ain't getting paid. You're gonna hurt me.
You heard my contract.
I'm not getting targets or money. Get the fuck
Yeah,
out of
get
here.
the fuck out of here. Exactly. But Calvin, really, congratulations on getting paid, man. Good for you.
Let's move on to big news today. The
Yes.
GOAT, the up and coming GOAT, the GOAT in waiting, Mr. Mahomes restructured his contract for a straight, like, I'd be pissed if I was him. Listen, he's not losing money. He's getting more money up front, but he's doing what great leaders do, Let's work it out. He needs talent. And then they go get COC native Marquise Hollywood Brown.
Not terrible.
Straight
I think
garbage.
great signing. Great
Anybody
signing.
loves Hollywood Brown.
Why?
I don't love him, but it's not
I
bad.
don't love him, but it's
You like him.
It's what they
You
needed.
a fan.
Okay.
Who they needed for the team.
Give me how tall is Hollywood Brown?
He's 5'9",
Oh God.
but he can play inside and out.
So can Nicole Hardman.
He runs
And
9
Nicole Hardman's
routes.
trash though. This guy's actually good. He
Dude.
produced with Kyler Murray.
I don't. Hollywood Brown doesn't run screens. He doesn't run slants.
He will.
He doesn't run.
He will. Welcome to the jungle, motherfucker. You will.
Well, to me, I mean, he was a straight, a flyer, just run streaks. Can we pull up his numbers?
They also don't have that guy on that team right now.
They had MVS. They had
He dropped
Who couldn't
balls.
catch?
Who couldn't catch the ball?
Scantling is
by the
not
way,
that dude anymore.
No, none of their receivers
Hollywood
are that
Brown
guy.
dropped a shit ton of passes for Lamar Jackson.
That
That's
was 2
Lamar
years
Jackson.
ago.
That was-
Lamar throwing
Your
that-
hands don't get better.
That fucking
Literally did.
dude, Lamar's throwing passes like 132 miles an hour, bro. Come on. Motherfucker's out there like Cam Newton, throws a fucking 3-yard out 142 miles an hour. The guy gets to the fucking sideline. He's got the fucking logo stuck in his chest and shit.
He's got
Bro,
eyes in
come
his
on.
hands every
Come
possession.
on, man.
If I'm Pat Mahomes, I'm taking the receipt back to the owner and be like, this is what you fucking restructured me for? This dude? Are you freaking kidding me?
They'll add something else. They'll add, and if they
No,
don't, they don't
They'll
need it.
draft the
don't
receiver.
need
They'll
it.
do something.
And if they don't, they don't need it.
I need Hollywood Brown's numbers the last 2 years. I need them.
By the way, Zero Cool also agrees with me. He says, I like Brown.
I like him because
Oh,
That's because he works at UPS. That motherfucker's like, what can
Yeah,
Brown do
that's
for
right.
you? That's why he likes Brown.
yes.
Uncle Zero's like, I love Brown. What can Brown do for you?
Fucking great take.
Yeah,
Brown can
right.
do a
Oh,
lot.
it's not Uncle Zero, it's Zero Cool. It's two
Oh,
different people.
Oh,
we have
two
a
different
lot
guys. I don't know if he works at UPS, but Uncle Zero does. So, but if you do, hey, buddy, congratulations
Yes.
as well. But do you have Brown's numbers? Eddie hates on him.
I do.
Eddie hates him. I
I
didn't know.
Also, give him some credit because he had no quarterback for the first half of the season this year.
Yeah.
But how'd he do? Give me the numbers.
Or
What
pending,
credit?
pending,
What fucking credit are we giving him?
Yeah.
pending.
You want to give him credit? The motherfucker
Well,
like,
I'm trying to bring
Let's
up
go,
Kyler's when he
Pelicans.
actually had a quarterback.
no. Give me the entire stats. Don't give me the
You can't,
bullshit.
you can't have no garbage quarterback throwing him the ball and be like, oh, that's the stats.
How did he do with calamari?
That's
Come
what-
on, man.
Calamari.
What's the score? Pelicans up 9, by the way.
Let's go.
Clipper update. Clippers down 9. Clippers have been struggling as of late, by the way. I don't know if you guys have noticed.
It's a long season.
I know it's a long season, but right now, since Paul George got hurt and then they came back, a little bit of a struggle there.
Yeah.
Thought I'd throw in some NBA in there for you guys real quick, since we are the gambling show of record. There are live wagers
Other
going on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there are other sports being played
Yes.
right now.
Look at Eddie Money squinting over there. The numbers are so tiny.
He's like, shit.
He's
These
like,
don't
money
look that
shit.
good.
Anyway, you're usually fucking within 15
Yeah,
seconds.
yeah.
He's got a
These
stat.
don't look that great.
These
Well,
motherfucker.
I'm trying to differentiate when he had Kyler. Or not.
No, bro,
He's
come on.
trying
don't
to
do
look
this.
up his stats at COC.
Yeah.
Marquise Brown this year in total had 51 for 574.
Oh no. That's yeah. I mean, listen.
What were they?
I'll bet anyone that Marquise Brown gets more yards than Rashee Rice next year.
Cut back.
Oh, cut that shit. Are you serious?
You going out there?
Guaranteed.
Dude,
Guaranteed?
Rashid Rice is a complete receiver. Like he actually
Complete is
knows
crazy.
how to freaking
Yeah,
run
he's
routes.
gonna
Complete
play
is a
with
little
Mahomes
wild.
for
Complete is a
one more
little
season.
wild.
Well, I'll tell you this: he's better than Hollywood freaking Brown.
He's gonna cut bet you right now. Cut
Cut-
bet it.
Put it on there. I put,
Another-
my deposit in there.
Let's go, man.
We had 3 cut bets.
Oh my
already.
god. So we got another
Do
cut
you
back.
like it? You like Marquise Brown?
Oh, I don't like Marquise Brown or Hollywood Brown or whatever the fuck his name is. I don't like him at all. I don't like any receiver who's 5'9", period. I don't like Tyreek Hill.
Okay.
I don't like him. I'm just saying, I don't like him.
Okay, and then you're wrong. So
No, I'm
that's
just
fine.
saying. Well, listen, the time that when they didn't get to the Super Bowl, that Mahomes throws that pick there, and I don't know, I think it was against the Bengals. He forced that ball to Tyreek Hill. He forced the ball to a midget over the
it's not
top.
Tyreek
Midget who
Hill's
almost
fault.
had the best offensive season as a receiver in the history of the NFL
you're
last
right,
year.
100%. And then he leaves the Chiefs, and they still win the Super Bowl. I'll be darned.
That's not Tyreek
It's not
Hill's
Hill.
fault.
I'm just saying, I'm not a fan of those small receivers. That's my only. I just don't like them. Personal opinion. That's it.
That's fine.
That's it. By the way, and
Steve Smith?
yeah, not a fan.
Come on, man.
No, I'm not a fan. I need dudes that are like 6'3", 6'1", 6'2", 6'3".
All this
I
short,
agree.
I
all
need
the
Calvin
short
Johnson.
receivers-
I need Devontae Adams. Those guys.
Oh, I need generational talent.
Yeah, I need Randy Moss.
Yeah, there you go. Generational fucking
I need
talent.
LeBron
100%.
James. I just say LeBron
Yeah.
James too.
Can you name the
Rick Flores said, throw him some grandmas up, he'll catch those motherfuckers.
right, Rick? Damn right, well, Rick. Damn.
Wow.
Rick hitting hard.
Why does he always come for me?
He's not
Yes.
coming for
No,
you.
he always comes for
You
me.
got to understand that Rick works in the hood.
Dion-
So Rick thinks he's black.
Dion, he's stuck on Colorado. He's
No,
stuck-
'cause he had a point. Rick was,
Colorado is certified forever.
Yeah,
you will still get trashed for that.
you're getting trashed for Colorado forever, dude. But I understand where Rick's coming from. Rick works in the hood, baby. He's from the hood. Rick is from the hood.
He thinks he's black.
Rick is 52% black, guaranteed.
Avenue 31, man.
Guaranteed.
Right-
And
right
he works
on the
in Compton, baby. He don't fuck
Yeah.
around. He eats more barbecue than this dude.
Yep.
It's guaranteed.
JB's
Guaranteed.
right in the
ABs,
corner.
man.
I live with you.
I'm there
That's
every Friday.
guaranteed.
So, to me, I said it. I gave a lot of credit to Mahomes. I thought he did more with less than he ever has.
Kind of like a goat would do.
100%.
Not yet, but to me, I'm pissed off on him. I mean, you got to do better. You got to do better, man. You got to do better. Deontay
Mahomes
Johnson
has-
would have been better.
Mahomes has to do better.
That would have been too much money.
The organization.
Oh, well, they don't like paying for a receiver, so they're not going to get someone that is of good value.
I'm gonna stop because I know I'm headed down this road, and I always get fried. And it's the ultimate scoreboard. They won 2 in a row, so I will never be right.
Yes, because you started with the Pacheco bullshit.
But I do think they need more offensive talent.
Yeah, they do to win.
They
5 more fucking Super
on
Bowls.
on paper they do.
Yeah, but not on the field.
They don't.
That
Not on the
offense did not set any records this year, man.
They did. They went back to back on that ass.
Oh yeah, they did with the
Defense.
trophy.
We just gave the defense their roses earlier.
Jacob did, not
I
me.
did. They were great.
It also sounds like the offense is doing what they need to do.
That's it. It's like they were bored most of the season.
Oh.
Oh shit!
Come on.
Okay, next one.
Yeah, let's move on. We talked about this earlier in the show. Chargers trade Keenan Allen to the Bears for a 4th round pick. Man, I said it earlier. I don't know where Harbaugh's headed, but they have the 5th pick in this draft. And go ahead.
Are you gonna cover Chargers and then we'll cover the Bears side of the
We'll
trade?
cover together.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, he was starting with Chargers, so I didn't.
Yeah. I'm just saying, if you have seen through history how Jim Harbaugh builds a team, there is not a chance in Hades that he's picking a freaking receiver at 5 when he sees Joe Alt there or the Finashu, the left tackle from freaking Penn State, or the left tackle from Washington or Oregon State. That's just not what Jim Harbaugh does, which means, and I don't know how this is going to work out, which means is that your number 1 receiver is going to be Quentin Johnson from TCU, who couldn't catch a effing cold.
This draft is very receiver deep.
Deep.
It is.
They can get one in the 3rd and 4th and be fine.
I'd go with Neighbors at 5, in my opinion,
But
for the
Rafa,
Chargers.
I would too.
But they're probably going to go alt.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying.
Harbaugh's going to focus on running the ball.
Yeah,
That's what he's going to focus on. I think that's what it's going to be. And, maybe he's dissect Herbert like a lot of other people have, where, hey, you know what? In certain games, where at certain points in the game where he's got to put the shit on his shoulder, he can't get it done. Whether it was with Keenan Allen on the field or off the field, he couldn't get it done. So maybe they change that a little bit, where it's like, okay, even though we have a gunslinger, maybe we limit him to 28 to 30 passes, not fucking 35 to 40. Maybe that's what they're going to do. We don't know, because we don't know. It's the first week of free agent signings. Wait till after the draft, and then you can assess it better.
okay, fair enough.
But the Bears side of it.
Let's get into the Bears.
It's like you're building a
Quick
roster.
news: the Panthers are probably hosting Mike Williams since it was Chargers related.
Perfect.
Good for them. They
Yes.
need a receiver, whether he plays 6 games or fucking none or
Yeah.
or all 17. Like, you need to give Bryce Young a chance with some other fucking dude that's not some old ass white guy.
They got Deontay too. No?
Ugh.
Oh God.
Yeah.
All right. Well, anyways, so back to the Bears. The Bears are building an absolute squad.
They are.
But who is the squad being built for?
That's what I'm dying to know. And Jacob has to know. He doesn't think it's Fields. I'm gonna just give you a hypothetical. You know how I've been with Fields. I think the Bears should never trade period, not from where they're at. And everybody's like, oh, it's new money and blah, blah, blah. Dude, Fields has played for 3 seasons. Okay, so you still have him in that deal, and you don't have to pay him after this year anyways. You can still wait it out. The roster that you're building is you're going to bring in a rookie, and it doesn't matter. To me, in my opinion, the roster that they've built, you have Keenan Allen, DJ Moore. You have the kid, what's it,
DeAndre Swift.
You just
DeAndre
signed
Swift.
Swift. If I'm the Bears, I trade my pick 100%. I'd rather build an entire roster, and with that talent that you're good, that you already have, you had the number 1 rush defense, by the way. If you trade that pick and you add a defensive player at 9, you add a defensive player in your other pick. Like for me, Minnesota would be the perfect trade.
You need to upgrade the offensive line as well.
100%. Yeah. I said that they were terrible. He's running for his. There were some games, especially at the end of the season, he's literally running for his life.
Yeah,
it's go, and it's I'm literally going because I'm running for my fucking life.
The defense didn't counter Mississippi's. It's really bad.
Exactly,
really bad.
So if I'm the Bears, I'm trading. I'm trading the pick, and I'd rather get. Think about it. If you trade with the Vikings, who currently hold 2 first-round picks, if you trade with the Vikings, you can get those 2 picks plus probably their first pick next year, and maybe even a third this year, or 4th, maybe a 3rd next year, whatever it is. You can get a haul, right? So you'd pick at 9, 11, and 23. 9, 11, and 23. You're not going to add an offensive lineman, which is there's 4 or 5 really good ones, probably, right?
It's like
maybe more.
11.
And then how many? You can grab a defensive end there as well if you need, or another fucking guy. Imagine if you drafted Dallas Turner or Latu to play on the other side of Sweat.
Yes.
You re-signed your corner, who was whatever PPF or whatever the fuck, number 2 in the league last year. I think if I'm the Bears, I'm trading my pick and I'm riding with Fields. You've given him a roster on offense. You have playmakers on offense.
Especially when your other option is Caleb Williams, who is a 50-50 coin flip at best if he works out. No one's saying he's not uber talented, but mentally, is he ready for the NFL? Is he a leader of men in an NFL locker room with his nails painted and all kinds of weird shit? To me, it's too much of a risk up here for him. Not talent. No, he's, like I said, uber talented, but it's just, Rafa, you're spot on, man.
That's just my opinion. I think, I will tell you though, any one of the top 3 quarterbacks we think are going to be the top 3, Caleb, Daniels, May, any one of those guys can go into Chicago and do a really good job because they've built a phenomenal team so far with what DJ Moore, the offensive weapons are there. You add a piece here, a piece there. You had a decent defense last year. I think they could be this upcoming season's Lions. I really do.
Dude, that Division 3 freaking the quarterback who beat the Raiders last year played well. I mean, it just goes to show you got to build a team. It's not a quarterback. I mean, NFL's quarterback driven, but that dude won games with the Bears.
Yeah, and he was in game both games. He won one game against the Lions. The other game, they were way in it.
Yeah,
they were way in that game. So Fields has given you flashes already in the league. That dude, the game he played against Dallas 2 years ago was amazing. Like people that put him on the map. Like, oh fuck, look at this guy. And now I'm gonna go and get a rookie with the number 1 pick when I can trade that shit and add to my roster for the future. And now I'm just gonna go and give him the keys. A kid who we haven't seen play at this level. You've already seen this kid play. Yeah, I know he hasn't won many games. And blah. Your roster was shit, literally shit. So now, let's say Caleb comes, or Drake May. Let's say they take Drake May at number 1. He comes into this spot, and he wins 8 or 9 games. The roster's made to win 8 or 9 games already. Can Fields take you to that next level? I think they can get to 10 wins with Fields. With a rookie, I think they're an 8-win team. I think the team they built is there. I'd rather build around it, and then if Fields doesn't work out this year, then I can go and add a guy. Fuck, Dak hasn't re-signed. You're going to tell me you wouldn't like to have Dak on that team if you build around? Because you'd have maybe 3 first-round picks this year. You can get 3 guys in the first round this year that can help you on defense and on offense. A lineman and a couple players on defense. Or 2 linemen, whatever it is. And if Fields doesn't work out, next year I go out and I give everything I can for Dak Prescott because the rest of your roster is already built.
So let me ask you this, and then we'll move off the Bears. And I thought about this all day. because it's looking more and more like, in this, unless it's the best smoke screen of all time, right? Because it really looks like they're going to go get Caleb. I think the value keeps on dropping every day that they don't trade Fields. Where do you see Fields going now that the options are getting, smaller and smaller? Quarterback positions are being filled every day. Where do you see Fields going if that's not the route they're going to take?
Man, it's too late.
Yeah.
It's too late because Pittsburgh could have been an option. Atlanta could have been an option. You could have had.
Say it, Hawks.
He's now a backup if he goes anywhere else.
He's not, but he's not a backup.
I agree, but I'm saying if anyone takes him, it's to be a backup.
Guys,
it's not to be a starter.
This like a snake right there in front of your face. I can't believe you guys haven't said it. It's the most obvious fucking take in the world. This fucking offensive coordinator was.
It's definitely not the Raiders.
It's not the Raiders,
No.
100%.
And I'll tell you why it's not the Raiders. If they don't sign Minshew is brought in to when they draft a quarterback, because I think they will this year, whether it's in the first round or the second round, Minshew will be there to challenge that quarterback for the starting job and probably win it at the pick that they're picking. Where they're picking right now, the Raiders, where they're set right now, it's probably Michael Penix or J.J. McCarthy.
Or Bo Nix.
Bo Nix is probably not going in the first round.
Well, McCarthy is going top 5.
Okay, well,
Yeah,
whoever the fuck said that, whatever. But let's say it doesn't matter. If the Raiders decide to pick a quarterback at 1 and with their first pick, Minshew's there to put the pressure on, which is why you can't bring in Fields.
Yeah.
Fields with the Raiders is done.
Yeah,
you don't give Minshew $14 million guaranteed or 13 or whatever.
That's
gone.
That's dead in the water.
That's gone. The other options for Fields is you got to look at the teams that are out there that need a quarterback. So who needs a quarterback right now? The Raiders aren't one.
That's what I'm saying.
The Raiders are off the board.
If he gets traded, he's going to be a backup. He's not going to start anywhere.
Yeah, that's why the Eagles called about him to be a backup.
Yeah, there's no way that the Eagles were going to give a second round pick at least
crazy.
And
That's
maybe
crazy to me.
I agree. I think it's insane. So what team right now would he start on?
The Saints.
The Raiders.
The Saints are not happening. You have to look at the roster.
That's what I'm saying.
We have to look at the roster. If we look at the roster,
nothing available. There's no teams that are.
Well, New England,
Minnesota.
New England's available. Minnesota to me is the best option because if I'm Minnesota, I give them my
Sam
second.
Darnold.
Not even that.
Yeah, that motherfucker's a backup. That's a backup.
They just acquired the 24th pick,
23rd pick. They got the 23rd.
They got
pick.
that so they can build something go up.
I think if they package that 11 and 23, they can get the one from the Bears, or package 11 and 23. Now think about this: Minnesota packages 11 and 23 and moves up to New England spot at 3, and New England gets Fields. That I can see happening. Well, because New England, draft capital, obviously, they need a whole fucking roster.
Yeah.
So they can move and get Fields. Washington's going to draft a quarterback. We know that. They're bottom feeders for life. So they're bottom feeders for life. So what about the Giants who inquired about Russell Wilson? Do they bring in Fields?
No.
Okay, but they inquired about Russell. So that's also an option that's out there.
Luke says, I don't agree with him. He says Seattle. Seattle has a faster and younger.
They just got
Seattle just traded. Seattle just signed. They just got Sam Howell.
They could have just traded for Justin Fields if they wanted.
Yeah, but Geno's not gonna. Sam Howell's there to threaten Geno to start.
That's what I'm saying.
And if Geno struggles, or even then, Geno's deal's I think up after this year. That's it with Geno. It'll Sam Howell if he shows, and he had flashes last year of playing good. If he shows progress, then he will be the next starter there. Fields cannot. I don't think Fields is a backup. That's my opinion.
I don't think so either. But as of this year, he's going to be backup. If he's not, if the Bears keep him and draft the guy, then he'll just.
If the Bears draft the guy and they still keep him, nobody's beating Fields for the job. I promise you. And those fucking mini camps and OTAs and shit, Justin Fields is going to run through every motherfucking defensive guy on the field.
I believe he'll start for this year, and then they'll trade him next year.
This Bears team they are building the team to succeed. The team is built to be a winner, whether it's to get to the playoffs or win a playoff game or whatever. That team is going to be built. It's built for a winning season.
So they're going to break the quarterback curse because Bears traditionally have been like quarterback hell. They haven't had a good quarterback since freaking nobody Key Sweat.
Nobody.
Rick asked, he said, is Chicago making all these big moves to build something so that they have built to the new stadium, and this is a long-term investment?
I mean,
This is not Keenan Allen's not long term. DeAndre Swift is not long term. That's not long term. DJ Moore, I don't know what is he's a stud. What is he? 25, 26?
He's young.
Yeah.
But Keenan Allen and Swift, those guys aren't built.
Those
for
are
the future.
win now moves.
Those are win now moves. You brought in win now moves. You think Caleb's gonna come in and win now? If that's what you believe, then that's who they're gonna sign. For me, I take all the draft capital I can. Like last year, look, last year you improved by 3 wins. You can add and add. And believe me, I would ride Fields for 1 more year.
Giggity.
Yeah.
You double down.
He's good looking.
Let me tell you. We got to take a break. We got to change battery. I have to go pee. But let me tell you.
But he has to go pee.
But let me just look at the camera and tell the GM for the Chicago Bears. Can I tell you?
I don't think he's watching.
Look at one.
We're gonna send it to him.
Look at one tape. SC versus Notre Dame, and tell me that's who you want to lead your team. That's crazy, man.
I agree.
Crazy.
I agree.
I'll give my last thought on this. I think Bears trade number 1 to the Redskins. Redskins take Caleb.
That makes more sense.
It all makes sense. As long as the Bears are trading, it all makes fucking sense.
Yeah.
100%.
That being said, guys, hang tight. Give us.
You got something?
No, I digress. I'll wait for the break.
All right. All right. We'll be back 2 minutes. 3 minutes? 3 minutes.
Everybody, thanks for hanging in there. We are 2 Nobodies with the Mic, episode 73, man. Guys, we have merch for sale. We have NCAA March Madness challenge coming up. Look out for that. Thank you for hanging in there. We were just talking some NFL free agency. Heated conversations. Heated.
Yeah, we'll continue with that real quick. But just a quick update. It is March, and Arizona is starting to choke as well.
That's when you know it's March.
They were up, and they've been outscored in the second half so far by 14. They are down 4 to Oregon in the semifinal of the Pac-12 tourney. No shock that the Arizona Wildcats.
I think they would lose to the Oregon Duck football team if they put the best 5 out there.
But anyways, let's get back to the NFL. So you had something on Fields. Give it to me.
Yeah. Well, not Fields, but the Bears.
Okay.
If they trade back to number 2, they're still taking a quarterback. So, I mean, you have to go back to 9 or wherever Minnesota's at. 11, right? They're at 11.
They're 9.
The Bears are.
Oh, Minnesota's at 11.
Yeah.
But even so, if they trade with Washington at 2, you're just getting more capital. You think that the Bears are putting this team together to take May?
At 1 or 2, they're taking Williams or Daniels. Like it's to me, it's a guaranteed already booked in the bag. There's no debate in my mind that they're gonna keep Fields.
I'll tell you who I think fits best in Chicago. If you're gonna take one of those 3, it's Drake May. It's Drake. He fits the best.
Here we go.
In Chicago. He does.
Here we go.
Sorry.
Why? Don't fucking tell me why. Tell me.
He has a mindset. He's like a Josh freaking Allen. He's not a first of all, he's a big dude, big arm. He's not going to be a distraction, and he's going to be a team guy first. Not saying Jaden Daniels isn't that, but Jaden Daniels I think is too small to play in the Windy City. That's how I feel. And
what?
Is Drake made that much bigger?
Pull that up. Let's see.
Yeah, he's bigger.
I mean, as far as a body type,
okay,
body type.
I mean,
they're probably both
Lamar
6'3".
Jackson plays in Baltimore.
Damn right he does.
And he doesn't throw the ball very well.
Well,
He won an MVP.
Baltimore
twice,
is
not
not
once,
Chicago.
twice.
Baltimore is not Chicago. Chicago is it's right next. It's windy. I mean, some people call it the Windy City. I don't know if you guys know that. I'm just
They're
saying,
building an
man.
indoor stadium soon.
Yeah,
That doesn't matter.
Jaden Daniels from Rancho Cucamonga,
What do you
man.
got?
I think the Vikings trade to 3
With New England.
With New England,
And New
they
England-
take Drake May.
If the Bears take New England, seems the logical play for the Patriots. If the Bears take a quarterback.
The Patriots are really the wild card in this thing. Are they or are they not taking a quarterback?
By the way, Drake May is 6'4", 230.
Wow.
Jaden Daniels is 6'4", 210.
That's 20 pounds you can
I
find.
didn't think they're that much separate.
You can have a bunch of grandmas and you'll be fine.
Yeah.
You'll get them 20, baby.
He had a bunch of
20,
grandma
you find him
cookies
20 player?
in his pockets when he
Yeah,
fucking
damn
weighed
right.
in.
They always add weight, you know.
Yeah.
Also, Luke says if you trade to 2, you can take Marvin Harrison or no line.
I don't know if they
Here's the thing. Sorry to cut you off.
go ahead.
I
It's
keep
probably the
on-
same thing I'm thinking.
I keep on hearing that freaking Arizona is going to trade out of 4, and they want to not get Marvin and get some picks because everyone says it makes too much sense. I keep on hearing that Arizona is going to trade out of that pick and stack some freaking picks.
Does Arizona trade with Minnesota and stack those 2 picks?
But are you guaranteed to get a quarterback at 4?
No way.
That's the
I
issue.
think it goes 1, 2, 3
quarterback, no matter what.
That's what I think. I don't know who else to me value wise.
Which team pulls out? Is it the
I
Patriots?
still think it's the Bears.
or
The
the
Bears or
Bears?
Patriots. I think it's either or.
Bears pull out.
Oh, dude, I'm telling you.
Bears pull out. If the Bears,
Giggity.
if the Bears don't pull out, if the Bears take quarterback, then the Patriots need to trade for.
Either way, we're going live for the draft because this is going to be freaking exciting. Exciting.
When's the draft? Like in 30 more days or something?
Where is it this year, by the way? Like Tennessee or no, it's been in Nashville already. It's been in Kansas City. It's been in Vegas. Obviously, it was in New York.
It's in Detroit. It's on April 25th.
Detroit. Don't Detroit. Underrated city, man.
I need the Jazz. All right, let's go Jazz.
All right, so we're gambling here. We need the Jazz. Jacob needs the Jazz. So another shocking pick was Saquon going to the Eagles. Was that not shocking?
I don't think so.
Really?
I thought it was shocking.
I thought it was shocking.
I know Giants fans didn't see that coming. If you look at everything, it makes a lot of sense. He's from Pennsylvania. He went to Penn State. That offense,
They need a running back.
they need a partner. As good as Swift, and I've seen Swift be really good, he just wasn't that guy last year.
Saquon's dynamic.
What did I say? I said it in the beginning of the year.
He said it, and you
Yeah.
were riding Swift like riding him. Giggity.
dude,
Swiftly riding him.
Swiftly riding.
like that.
Crazy.
Eddie Money's got some fucking bangers tonight.
Yes.
Giggity.
Giggity.
Yeah, Saquon's dynamic, and you need dynamic when you have that quarterback. When you have Jalen Hurts, he's got to be dynamic.
And it's a double middle finger to all the Giants fans, you know.
Dude, Eagles best team in the NFC today. Today.
Saquon gave the Giants
Today.
several years like to pay him.
Well, and
For
get your
sure.
Yeah, no guaranteed money. You got franchise tag, did nothing with it after it. So.
Yeah.
Also, what the fuck is Tiki Barber saying? He's saying you're dead.
He went
you're dead
back
to
on
me.
those comments.
He didn't go back.
He
but
was just
he just said
he's being a radio
he's
guy.
being a radio host, and he's representing the Giants fan. He is a Giant. He's a great. They love him there in New York, Tiki. You know, and he, you know, Saquon just should have let that roll off his back. You know, because
Be more mature.
Yeah, he's
What you saying?
getting ratings. It's exactly. I mean, Tiki Barber was on every fucking show. He's like, shit, I need to be more controversial more often.
Damn right.
I mean, he. You know,
Why don't we got on every show? We're out fucking always.
Yeah, I think there's a weight limit on the radio.
Yeah, that's what it is.
But
Fucking
guys, that is. I think it's a great move. I think Kelsey's like, are you freaking kidding me?
he said it
Yeah, he literally said on the
He said
podcast.
it
He's like,
on his
damn.
podcast.
Basically.
Yeah, he's
Dude,
like, man, what are you doing?
I think he's gonna come back.
No, he's done.
He's not. He's done.
He's done.
He's done. He's not coming back. He's
Oh,
over there
man.
burning up.
He
shit.
said it. He like literally like there's a clip of him saying all these moves, blah blah blah. Nah, but I'm done.
Yeah,
Just
he's-
wait. Just wait.
No, he's done. Yeah,
just
he's-
wait.
I think he's done. He's definitely done. The other one, Derrick Henry to the Ravens.
Like
Great
like
deal.
peanut butter and jelly,
Great
man.
Deal.
Awesome fucking
Peanut butter and jelly. I
Dude,
think it's a great move.
dude. Imagine that bruiser in the fucking cold just coming at you.
They should never throw the ball.
No, I
It
wouldn't.
should be Lamar or freaking Derrick
You'd
Henry.
option every single play.
Yeah,
every
a couple
freaking
bubble
play.
screens to Zay Flowers, maybe a
It's gonna
little
look
reverse
like-
here and
like,
there.
It's gonna look like Servite in the pistol in fucking 2012.
Me on Madden. There's
Yeah,
the
you
option.
can't use read option on
Yeah.
with the Ravens on Madden.
It's gonna be unfair. It's gonna be literally unfair.
Jesus.
And it's gonna look like Tecmo Bowl guys just fly off of freaking
Yeah.
Derrick Henry.
Christ.
Well, I feel like the best thing is the contract. It's so cheap.
What is it?
2 years, 16.
Yeah.
Good for them. Hopefully he lasted 2 years. I mean, he's durable. I mean, he's hurt. He's been hurt, but dude, he can finish.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you would.
Giggity.
No.
Giggity. Man, you guys
You
are
would know,
fucking,
Rafa.
you're fucking radar for
I just
for
think, you know,
nasty shit. is
listen,
in-
Jay
Your
would Jay would
mouth
be
was just saying
yeah.
shit, man. I
Jay
don't know
would
what's
fucking
worse.
be aroused sitting in there.
on overload right now.
Jay's here in spirit for sure.
Hey, Jay said, load?
Yeah.
You said low?
But think about all the bad luck that the Baltimore Ravens running backs have had.
Don't put that shit
Don't
on
put that
him.
out.
Don't put that on him, Ricky
Come
Bobby.
on, man.
Fucking
Knock
strike
on
that
wood.
from the record. Strike that from the record.
I'm-
Tony
I'm just
Pollard.
saying they have done well with like third and fourth string guys coming off the street. I think they not only do they get a at the back end of his career, but a plus running back, an A plus leader, an A plus guy in the freaking locker room. He is a dude. He's just a great person and a great football player. And I think it's going to take a lot of pressure off of Lamar.
Oh, a ton.
Yeah.
A ton of pressure.
What
Does that excel them past the Chiefs, though? Does that put them past the Chiefs? And dude, Baltimore didn't run the ball against the Chiefs.
They try to prove that Lamar was a quarterback.
Yeah, that was
And it was a horrible game plan. Jacob
horrible
was
game.
Jacob was losing his shit. He's like, they haven't
I was
freaking
so
passed
pissed.
the ball. I mean, they hadn't run the ball like
I was
16
happy.
times in a row. It was insane.
So out of those two signings, or we'll recap at the end. About the
And then
signings.
Tony Pollard to the Titans.
I didn't even know he was a free agent, man.
Yeah, he went to the Titans, and fair deal. Aaron Jones to the Vikings, I think, is phenomenal.
I think that's an
I think that's a-
underrated move.
I think that's a good move for the Vikings. Joe Mixon, that was shocking to me.
Great signing.
Fucking
Great signing.
phenomenal.
Who's going to be their running back?
The Bengals, they got
Bengals.
Zach Moss. Who do they get?
Don't say Zach Moss.
No, they got
I mean, maybe
they
they
got
did.
Dak Moss, I think.
they got a running back.
Yeah.
And then Josh Jacobs to the Packers, which I didn't
Zach Moss.
understand. Yeah, they got Zach Moss.
Yeah,
The
I
Bengals.
didn't understand the Josh Jacobs. signing.
That's a good signing
For who?
for the Packers.
I don't understand.
Really?
What?
He
I'd
was-
rather have
he
Aaron
was
Jones.
so below average.
I'd
last
rather
year.
have Aaron Jones.
Well,
That's-
to be
that's
fair-
such a bad take you just said right now.
That 100%. You wouldn't have rather have Aaron Jones than Josh Jacobs?
Are you, Aaron Jones
What?
is a freaking
Did
receiver.
we not watch that man in the playoffs?
You got to be kidding
For
me.
real, Eddie Money. Say it right now.
Dude, Josh
okay.
Jacobs was below average. You know that he had the lowest average any running back with over 200 carries last year, he had the lowest average.
You know,
he was hurt a lot.
He had the most stacked box. He averaged 7.2 players in the box every single snap.
Oh my god!
I mean,
If you have 7 players in the box every single snap, it's going to be hard.
I had Aaron Jones on fantasy. He was terrible.
Oh man, let me tell
You
you.
didn't start him for 3 weeks. You didn't start a running back for 3
My
weeks.
other fantasy.
Let me tell you. They
Dude,
gave,
get the fuck out of here.
He's not that good. Trust me.
I think him going there is good. It's a younger guy, a little younger who can probably play better. But I don't understand like the complete switch and paying so much for like I wouldn't say as big of a difference, but you're paying.
they gave him a shitload of money, but here's the thing: 4-year deal. If you look at the
He'll
deal,
last the 2.
they could terminate it really after 1. And
It's a good contract wise for the Packers, but I would have rather just kept Aaron Jones for cheaper.
I agree,
That
100%.
really makes sense.
The only season that Josh Jacobs was healthy he wasn't healthy. It was just a contract year, and he played through injury. The guy he's chronically. I love Josh Jacobs. I have a $300 jersey in my closet. Great kid. But
I'm not hating on his money.
he's not a
Ever.
third.
No.
He's not a receiver out of the backfield. And this NFL, you got to go 5 wide, and you got to line up in the slot, and that's what running backs need to do now. And he's not that
when
dude.
you're
You don't need
Green
to put
Bay-
your running back in the slot though.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
5 wide.
Listen,
No,
on,
you
man.
don't.
well, I don't know about that. That's a little out there. What are you playing, Madden? What are you
Yeah,
playing fucking
but
video games?
I go shotgun every
This
play on
motherfucker's
Madden.
playing with the Vikings from like fucking 2004, like
Okay,
Culpepper and those dudes out there, dude. Like the I just don't think that Green Bay needed. That wasn't their void.
Yeah.
Like Aaron Jones was great in the playoffs. Like that wasn't the reason you lost.
No.
Like spend the money somewhere else.
Yeah, that
You
was the thing.
And AJ Dillon isn't a bad back. He's still on the roster, right?
No, they released them.
Okay, so
Yeah,
you need a running back. I would have
His
rather
thighs were too
gone
big.
and get somebody else.
Although
and-
for like at least 10 minutes, the Packers had the best running back duel in the league.
For
yeah,
10
for
minutes.
10 minutes.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. That I think was a weird one, but the Mixon deal, that was like, oh, we're gonna release him. No, wait. We can actually get something for him.
So I was reading that apparently they put in the offer before his official release. So that's why it went through as a trade.
Dude, I think
I
that's
mean-
a great addition, and it kills my Texans.
Yes, it
bet.
does.
But
And
I'm
Daniel
still
Hunter
standing-
too.
Huh?
And Mr. Hunter.
And they got Hunter, by the way, which is
another
another
dude on the. I mean, he's underrated as an edge rusher.
good for
He's-
them. But I think CJ Stroud's gonna not gonna perform as well as he did last year. I think he's going too Hollywood for me right now. I'm sorry, he's too Hollywood right now. He's got that attitude. He's
What?
picking up. Yeah, I'm sorry.
What attitude?
What attitude?
You see it? What attitude? The fact that he's talking shit on podcasts, like pure talking shit, like I'm talking shit about Jaime Hawkins. Bro, Jaime Hawkins is an NBA player playing viable minutes and scoring a lot of fucking points. You're going to sit there and talk about you put up 40 on him? All the fucking video you showed, you didn't shoot one shot over Jaime. Shut the fuck up.
He also talked shit on.
And he was out with Amber Rose. Brother,
Oh, I was
ugh.
confused about that.
Brother,
Uh,
No, I'm not riding with that. He gave her a ride bullshit. Get an Uber.
Yeah,
Get a
facts.
car.
I'm not buying
That's
that
such a
shit either.
lie.
Brother, ugh.
She looked comfortable. She looked
Yeah,
real
way too comfortable. Way too comfortable. Like
Giving her, yeah, that's.
he also
cap.
talked shit on Florida football in the early
to Fred
2000s.
Taylor.
That the Fred Taylor, like Fred Taylor was a G, man. Like
Yeah.
Fred Taylor was amazing.
He goes, "Oh, I thought you were Bama and shit." Like, bro,
yeah, come on, man.
like the disrespect. He's got a like. He's developing an ego.
I do like my quarterback to be sort of a dick.
Not like that.
Oh yeah.
Not in public. Like, I want my dude to be a dick on the sideline.
Nah, I agree with Ralph on this.
Not
Yeah,
in
no,
public.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Like in public, you're talking like Fred Taylor, like he's a nobody.
This-
Like you're talking literally like he's a fucking nobody.
No, he was not going to him. He's talking about his school.
Also, it's year 2. Teams will watch film. They'll figure something out. It's not like.
Dude,
Oh, I'm
this
is
standing by my bet.
No, yeah,
Texans
as you
will not make
should.
the playoffs. Standing, riding with it.
As you should.
Riding with
I'm
it.
fucking
I'm gonna fucking
taking out
hope
a
that
fourth
somehow that
mortgage.
I'm gonna
putting it on
somehow
cut.
hope that,
You have a lot of comments on TikTok saying, we'll see if they actually bet it, though.
they're not gonna bet it. Download KUTT, KUTT. You want to bet it? Bet it against me on KUTT, KUTT. That's the only way we can both put up the money.
That's right.
Put up the money on KUTT, KUTT.
Yes.
Download the app. Start it. Just deposit whatever you want to bet, and we'll do it.
It's
Tell 'em.
flake proof.
Exactly. It's
Oh.
flake proof. 100%.
Preach.
So we talked a lot of NFL. I have one question because I'm scratching my head again. Who has the worst offense as of right now headed into next season? Giants, the Chargers?
It's not the Chargers.
Or the Patriots?
It's not the Chargers. It's not. They shouldn't even be in this conversation.
I agree.
We can start with the Redskins, who don't have a quarterback at the moment. You can start with them. The Giants for sure. You can start. The Chargers is definitely not in. It's
because they have a quarterback?
Because damn right they got a fucking quarterback.
Who are you going to throw it to?
I don't care. They got a quarterback.
He can throw it to anyone.
Yeah. And will they catch it? I don't know, but they have a quarterback. They have a quarterback. No team with an elite quarterback.
Josh Palmer.
Close to elite.
Who's their running back? The kid from UCLA. Is he still there? The backup? James
Kelly. Joshua Kelly.
Yeah, Josh Kelly. I mean, that offense of line has holes. To me, I think they're in trouble. I think they're in
that's just
big
Charger
trouble.
hate. That's just Charger hate.
Part of the rebuild process.
They're not rebuilding. They're just restructuring. That's all they're doing.
That's the word.
They're restructuring. There's no rebuild. When you have an elite quarterback or close to elite, top 10 guy who puts up numbers, it's not a rebuild. It's a restructure.
That's the word I meant. But, I mean, you said it. When Harbaugh comes in, whatever team he's going to have, he's going to need full access to everything. That's what he's doing right now. Let the process, give him like a couple months.
You think he drafts Blake Corum?
Oh, for sure. If he's there in the second round, or is he there, or if he's a third round back or whatever, he's going to take Corum. He will take Corum. He's probably going to take an offensive lineman, take Corum, and that's what they're going to do. They're going to fucking run the rock, and they're going to pass the ball 25, 30 times a game.
He could probably take Corum as an undrafted free agent.
No, I think he's going to go in the third round.
People love him. They freaking
third
love
round?
him.
I don't know if he goes that high.
I heard third to fourth round.
We'll see.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's the Chargers. I can definitely 100% you can say it's the Giants.
Okay, let's go to Giants.
New England.
Terrible.
Washington. Terrible.
Washington has
still have Terry McLaurin.
Yeah.
And
let's hold the presses. You're putting on a list of Chargers with Herbert, and we're gonna fucking throw out an average receiver.
I like the running.
Wait, McLaurin, hold the fucking presses.
Pause.
You have Dotson. You have the running back Johnson, the kid that got shot. I think he's good.
And they added Eckler.
And you have a tight end.
They added Eckler. Let's hold everything.
I'm just saying.
Let's not put them in this.
I don't think they should be in the conversation for one of the worst offenses.
You guys have said the Chargers.
Yeah, they literally have, as of right now, they have no one.
Garbage.
They have no one.
Besides the quarterback.
Wait a second. Who's the best player on the Raiders offense?
Devontae Adams.
Who's the best player on the Chargers offense?
Justin Herbert.
Justin Herbert takes the ball from the center, right?
Yeah.
He handles the ball. Is he not top 10? Just Devontae Adams needs a guy to throw him the ball. A guy who didn't complete a fucking pass in 3 quarters. You're going to put the Chargers on the list before the Raiders?
That's why we
signed quarterback. Fucking mind?
That's why we decided Minshew.
Bro, stop it. Gardner Minshew or fucking
hate.
It's not the Raider hate. You literally put in here the Chargers.
Because they have 0 weapons. 0.
They have a quarterback that's on the verge of being elite. That's the thing. They have a QB.
I mean, I'd say he's elite, but
yeah,
who's he going to give the ball to?
You seen the meme where the kid at the park, he freaking hikes it, throws it up into himself, and runs and catches it?
That'll be Herbert.
Stop it. Stop it. You guys throwing Herbert on there.
I forgot. He used to be a Charger season ticket
holder.
That's not why. It's because Herbert's a fucking top 10 quarterback.
Okay. You were down on Herbert all last year.
Yes, I was down on him. He's still top 10 quarterback. I didn't say he sucked dick. He's still top 10 for you. Any team with a top 10 quarterback in the league, it is not a garbage offense because that is what you're starting with. And we're in March. I'd rather start with Herbert than I'd rather start with the Raiders with Devontae Adams and Gardner Minshew. Are you kidding?
Gardner Minshew hate.
You guys are on. You didn't say shit, so you couldn't even get it out.
I mean, you're wrong.
No, I mean that's a better foundation having Herbert. I agree.
Well, yeah.
It's all the foundation you need. You don't have a foundation.
We're saying right now.
Your shit is you know what? You're on fucking a couple of 2x4s.
And we're
that's what that offense is on.
But we are also assuming that Harbaugh is going to go offensive line heavy.
Okay,
it's the first 3 rounds.
So he goes offensive line. So what?
You're going to run the fucking gear.
Last time we checked, Mahomes doesn't have any receivers either. Herbert's not Mahomes, but he doesn't have any receivers either.
Okay, Mahomes also has a great coach and OC.
Yeah, and a top 3
know how to
defense.
game plan well, and the best tight end.
The fact that the Chargers are on the list is ridiculous. There's so many other bad offenses that you would even put this shit on this paper.
The Panthers.
Yes, thank you. With no fucking quarterback.
What?
Bryce Young.
With no quarterback.
Yeah.
Wow.
With no receiver. I like Bryce Young, but I'm sorry, bro. He's got nobody to throw to. Literally nobody to throw to. And he can barely see over the line.
Wow.
Here's Adam Thielen and Deontay Johnson now.
Adam Thielen. Adam Thielen was almost a sideline reporter for Fox.
And
He had a great year.
Now he had a good year.
He had
He had a good year because it was a fucking
This is the only
2-yard route. It was the
option.
only option.
you balled out.
I'm going to say
He
something.
balled
Wide
out.
receivers are not good, with the exception of Cooper Kupp. I said it.
Wow.
That's it.
Ridiculous.
It's over.
I love when Robert just admits
That's
what's in
it.
his mind. Like it's been sitting there for a long time. And he's just like,
That's
fuck it.
it.
I had enough. I'm saying it.
Yeah,
Like-
fuck it. What am I gonna do?
White bad, black good.
At receiver, yes. Fact. I'm
You-
sorry.
A lot of
McConkey.
athletic things. right?
McConkey, McCaffrey, McConkey's gonna be a star.
Well, we'll see. Going to be a star. Well, what if the Chargers pick McConkey in the second round? After
I think McConkey doesn't. I think he goes 32 to the chefs, man. I think that's the pick.
If
for
that
the
happens,
Chiefs.
everyone's cooked.
Yeah.
Lad McConkey's a baller.
I
He's just
agree.
a
I
name.
fucking told him a baller the other
I
day. He
did-
fucking shit himself, and then he saw the white dude run the 40, and he was like, "Oh
No,
my
That-
god!"
That's
More
what,
than the
that's what
40.
convinced
More than
you?
the 40.
Watch
No, no,
all
no.
of his games last year. That dude was insane.
No. I saw him
Thank you.
do drills.
What if the Chargers take Brock Bowers?
They should? They should.
They might. Actually.
You're riding off a team with a borderline elite superstar quarterback, and you pinned him in a
Borderline
line.
elite, half 50-50.
He's top 10.
He's
vanilla
top 10.
latte.
He's top 10.
Might be
Stop.
even
He's
like
top 10. He's top 10.
I'm not gonna say it, but
And you put him in a fucking. You put him in with the Patriots and
I'm hating on the
and
Chargers
the
offense.
Giants.
I'm hating on the Chargers.
You didn't even put the Panthers in the motherfucker.
because
it's a ridiculous-
It's foregone.
It's
That,
a given.
Yeah.
It's a given.
it's like yeah.
I hope the Chargers put it balls deep in the fucking Raiders. Balls deep in the Raiders every time. They're not, but I hope they do.
Okay.
So just
Rich says, why does Rafa always have to compare KC to all teams? And he says Rafa's defending the your Charger Cholo.
Yeah, that's what it is.
They're
That's what it
Chargers
is.
Cholo.
That's what it is.
I'm just saying, when you have that talent, you can't say that. I'm sorry, you just can't. That's my opinion.
Well,
But
I
you know who needs receiver help and help all over the place? The Buffalo Bills.
dude, that was. Did you see Black Friday or it was Black
Dude,
Thursday? They cut everybody. It was
Oh,
like
yeah.
murder, death, kill.
I think the Super Bowl hopes are gone for the Bills.
Really?
They have Josh Allen, but actual Super Bowl potential gone.
So they got rid of
Got rid of Poyer,
Poyer,
Poyer was on the downfall.
Tre'Davious White,
who
Gabe
I,
Davis, their starting center, and Leonard Floyd, their DN.
and Floyd just got signed to the 49ers, I think. No. Someone good. Floyd just went to somewhere good. I think it's the 49ers.
So what are the Bills doing?
Yeah, it was the 49ers.
Bears.
Yeah.
Oh, it was
Oh, wait, no,
Bears.
49ers.
It was
49ers.
49ers.
Yeah.
No, if it was the Bears, I quit. I instantly fucking go to Chicago and ask for them not to trade Justin Fields. That would have been just too much already. It's like, fuck.
So how do what's the game plan here? What were they in cap hell? Is that why they just
Yes, they had to cut everyone to get some money.
But to get some money, what are we doing?
Yeah, what are you gonna
I
do with
don't
the
know.
money? They haven't done shit with it.
yeah.
That's why I think they're done. They had their chance. Their like 2-3 year stint of like being right there. Couldn't do it. Now it's time to replan everything.
To restructure the whole
Really?
thing.
Yeah. And
Then-
this is where Josh Allen career sinks.
I disagree.
Oh, that is the most ridiculous
He
thing
will,
you've ever said
he
on
will
this fucking
provide
show.
he will provide stats, but he will never do anything awesome. Like actual like, good.
When
He's not gonna do well in the playoffs.
when is that new
First
stadium
round,
going to be
what?
ready? Is it next year or 2 years that they have?
That is a ridiculous statement. This man has dethroned Josh Allen from the top 5 talk to in 2
Just for that,
years
he'll
being
kill an MVP next
garbage.
year.
to being garbage is what you're saying.
I didn't say garbage.
He's gonna end up being a fucking Raider signee after fucking Gardner Minshew. Is that what you're
He'll-
saying?
He's gonna be what he's
Garbage.
always been, a regular season quarterback.
Dude, he was a bad NFL playoff rule away from making it to the Super Bowl.
And he didn't get there.
Wow, that's Luke-ish of you.
Hey, he didn't get there. I mean, you can't. I don't care.
Oh
Wow.
man, no.
What the fuck?
What the fruit?
What is he gonna do with his roster right now? He has Stephon Diggs, James Cook.
Two great
That's it.
tight ends. Two
He's got two really good tight ends.
great
Oh,
tight ends.
Rafa, I know you're not telling me Two great tight ends.
I
You
didn't
of
say
all
great.
people.
I didn't say
You
great.
of all
Hey,
people.
listen,
I love Kincaid.
Kincaid's really good.
No, you know what? If I would have said that, you know what? Rafa, oh, 2 tight ends. What are they gonna do with that?
But he also has Diggs.
Well,
It's like he has a top 10 receiver, a
Okay.
really good tight end on the downfall. Diggs is on the downfall.
Diggs
Diggs on the
is
downfall.
only good the first.
Diggs on the
First
downfall.
8
Hey,
weeks.
what if they can make a move? Dude, give up a first round for this year, next year, and the year after for Justin Jefferson. I don't give a fuck. Make a move.
Ooh,
T. Higgins is out there who wants to be traded. There's moves to be made for
I
Buffalo.
like that one.
There's moves to be made. They can make them. They will make them because that quarterback, nobody with a top 5 quarterback just rides it off like, oh, fuck it, we're done. That's the
Yeah,
thing.
fuck it. We have Josh
Yeah,
Allen.
fuck it, we're done. That's the way you grew up with your franchise. Not all franchises
go.
are like that.
Here we go.
I gotta stab you
Here we
right
go.
here.
Here we go.
Catching
Fuck,
strays.
man.
Bro.
Take out your break.
I'm just saying. Like, bro, they just, Raiders are done. Fuck it. You know what, Josh Allen fucking has been in 2 years. Like, dude, that is a ridiculous statement. The man is top 5. Nobody falls from that top to the bottom. Russell Wilson did. But other than that,
That's it.
Who you like?
I like him this year. I think he's going to be phenomenal.
Well,
Not phenomenal,
Okay,
but you
yeah,
know.
phenomenal.
By the way, the Bills are still in negative cap space.
wow.
1.6 million. So
They'll be
the only moves to make are trades.
Yeah.
Or they need to hire the Saints accountant who runs every single year and gets them out of cap space. So
Is what's the DN from Texas A&M Glasses Denver MVP? Is
Von Miller.
Is Vaughn still eating up fucking
Yes.
shit tons of money over there?
yes,
They'll
and
restructure
not
that.
playing.
Well, maybe they restructure that. They restructure that.
Dude, I, don't
think
think he had a tackle last year.
there's trades to be made, especially with receivers. There's T. Higgins out there who's disgruntled. Minnesota looks like they want to move away from Jay Jettis, who these guys call Jay Jettis. Brother, ooh.
You're learning.
I had to give a shout out to the young folks,
I
man.
do love your T. Higgins take though.
Bro, he wants to
He
move.
wants out.
And Diggs is falling from the skies. And he literally is.
Yeah,
He's
you want to talk about Hollywood? That dude
Oh,
lost
yeah.
his
He's
damn
falling
mind.
from the skies. The man's falling from the skies.
It's a free
What
fall.
better than go out? He's free falling.
Tom Petty.
Damn right, free falling.
Listen, worst pregame dresser, Kyle Kuzma or Stephon Diggs?
Kyle
'Cause,
Kuzma is not even
And nobody
close.
can take that time.
We should
Dude.
never mention Kyle Kuzma, period.
dude,
No, Kuzma. It's not even close. Kuzma is
Diggs
bad.
has worn some ridiculous. I mean, imagine if he had 3 games a week. What Diggs would be fucking wearing? He chooses that. He only has fucking 16 games.
At 17.
Yeah, whatever.
But I think the Bills, I definitely disagree with your ridiculous take that Josh Allen will be done. That is ridiculous. How dare
You
you?
think he's gonna be? I don't think he ever gets
He's
past
so
the first
offended.
round.
He's
I don't
so
think he ever gets
offended.
past the first round of the playoffs ever again.
Whoa.
Wow.
That's
Wow,
conviction
Eddie
in
Money.
Eddie Money's eyes when he says it.
Really? You believe that shit?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God.
They just lost half their defense.
Yeah.
Oh, their defense was so good last year?
Exactly.
It wasn't.
Exactly my
Yeah.
point.
And they lost half of it because it wasn't good.
How is it gonna get any better?
Yeah.
I'd rather have 50 other safeties than Jordan Poyer. That motherfucker was free falling too. If it wasn't for his wife, he wouldn't even be in the league.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Hey,
I'm just saying.
I thought we didn't talk about why.
By the way, he went to in division rival. He went to the Dolphins.
Of course, that's what they all do.
That's what they all do.
It's,
Oh,
it's, it's division.
Big thing this free agency. A lot of in division signings.
It's like
Seems
that
like-
all the time because they first of all they want
Inside and shit,
info,
yeah.
and you see the guy they have the most film. You like your players to be familiar with division players. It happens every freaking year. It's like the Trinity League. They eat from guys from J. Sarah going to freaking Mater Day going to Servite going to freaking Bosco.
I think Buffalo will be just fine. They'll be a playoff team next year. They'll be fine.
They will. It's a guarantee.
They'll be fine. What are you crowning Rodgers already? The motherfucker hasn't played a game yet.
Over under. I need a cut
I totally
over
forgot
under.
about him.
I need a
On
cut.
Buffalo.
Yes, I need
10.
a cut over under with
10,
Eddie
which is
Money.
a high number because I guarantee you
9.5.
that's where Vegas is going to come in. Vegas is going to come in at 9.5. I'm going to give you 10.
That's insane. You shouldn't do that.
I think it'll be 10. I think it'll be 10 win team. Minimum.
Minimum.
And start 2-0. 2-0. New England, both times, done. Lock it up.
Not even.
They're beating New England twice. I don't know if you know that.
No.
Dude,
The Patriots still play football. They still play
They
football.
put up a fight every time.
dude,
Yeah,
New,
it's
New
2-0.
England's gonna go water boy and punt on first down. That's how freaking bad freaking New England's offense is.
Well, we'll see. But I'd like the Bills to make the playoffs next year.
Dude, our Zappy card That's gonna gain some freaking. That's gonna gain like 32 cents next year.
Zappy thinks he's starting, bro. They're gonna get Justin Fields. Get the fuck out of here.
Didn't he like the trade of Mac Jones?
He did. Fucking turd.
Fuck yes.
Fucking turd. But
Other NFL news: your favorite coach from Ohio, got signed by
whom?
Mike Vrabel got
yeah.
signed by the Browns.
by the Browns as a
personnel guy.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, I don't like him. I don't like. I didn't like him as a head coach. That's all.
That's not. I don't like him. It's like, what has he done to be said? Like, oh, he's just this amazing coach. Like,
he was 13-3 one year.
okay,
They were the number 1 seed
with Tannehill.
with the prime Derrick Henry.
and Ryan Tannehill, bro.
Yeah,
You win 13 games with Ryan Tannehill.
Derrick Henry, I think, averaged like 22
Yeah,
carries.
that was like his best
I
year.
think he sucks. Mike Vrabel. I think
Bro, why are you
Mike
defending
Vrabel
his
sucks
ass?
because I'm giving you the reason why people think he's good. Because he was 13-3, and I think he made the playoffs 2 years in a row.
farce.
I agree. I think he sucks. Just like I think the other turd that got fired, who should have never got the Carolina job, he was a fucking turd too. Frank Reich, 100%.
You know,
Garbage.
you know what sucks now is that like I can't say shit without being on camera. Like people can see me now.
Yeah. So
And now,
back this
fuck.
shit up. What do you mean?
So people are. It's different now because they can see
Oh,
me.
yeah.
Like,
So you can't say stupid shit.
Yeah, I
actually,
can't say
people-
stupid shit and like
Yeah.
get away with it. It's not fair.
welcome
what
to
you
my
get.
world.
That's why Eddie Money doesn't want a camera on him. When
Yeah, you fucking
fucking
asshole.
he knew he was bringing that Josh Allen bullshit today. He's like, no, I don't want a camera on me.
Yeah.
He knew he was coming with that bullshit. Fucking people in Buffalo were gonna have dartboards with this bull's face on it,
Yeah.
just chucking darts at him.
So how long do we have till the draft?
A month.
It's April 25th, so a little over a month, like a month and a half.
I love it. And there's gonna be. I think we're slowing down. I think there's there's still some free agents out there. There's still some and trades, guys that want to be traded. You said T. Higgins, Leonard Williams. I think he wants to go somewhere. Another defensive tackle from SC. Who else? You have some defensive ends.
I heard
I'd
something. I heard the Giants are looking at McCarthy at that 5th pick. Do you believe that, or do you think it's just a smoke screen to get?
That's the
Some
stupidest
capital.
thing ever.
Oh man,
That's stupid. That's stupid. Because for me, this is what I think about the Giants. That you're so bad on offense all the way around. Daniel Jones played 6 games this year. The year before, and I don't like Daniel Jones. I'm just looking at fucking logic, right? You can look at game footage or whatever you guys want to look at. Logic tells you that the guy the year before, it's actually a fact that he made the playoffs and won a playoff game. He won a playoff game on the road, and then he went to Philly, and they obviously got their ass whooped by the Eagles. But he won a playoff game on the road, and he played 6 games last year, and in 6 games he played, he was awful.
Yeah.
But you're gonna remove him right away and go and take fucking JJ McCarthy with the 5 pick, who couldn't throw.
That's
in
why
college?
I don't believe it, because I think they want someone to fall for it and give them a huge haul for that 5th pick.
I think they need a receiver
I agree.
to help Daniel
And
Jones.
you have neighbors there. You have
There's a
Roma
bunch of dudes.
Dunze.
what are you talking about? Sterling Shepard? You don't like him?
Oh, come on.
Is he still
Come
in
on.
the NFL?
Come on. You got to give Daniel Jones another chance, because not only that, the pay they can get out of the deal after this year, he won a playoff game a year. It was just a year ago. It was 1 season ago, and he didn't finish the season. Yes, in 6 games, he looked awful. But still, I think you need to give him another chance. Dude, Tyrod looked good. The other kid, Tommy Cutlets or whatever the fuck his name is, Danny DeVito.
Tommy DeVito.
Yes.
Danny DeVito's nephew or whatever.
He was the face of the franchise last year.
Because that's how bad the fucking offense was.
Yeah.
He looked pretty good. So it's not like, and you need a lot. I would start with receiver before I pick JJ McCarthy. Now, if you're picking at 1,
Listen, not to interrupt you, but I can't stand taking receivers in the first round. I hate it. I like to build. When I'm trying to think,
I agree with you.
Jamar
somewhat.
Chase worked out, I guess, first round.
You guess he worked out?
Well,
he's
yeah.
like a top 5 receiver in the league.
You
Okay,
guess?
no, he did. But
Zay Flowers pretty good too.
He didn't fucking light the world on fire
Okay,
by
rookie
any
year.
chance.
Rookie year.
Rookie year.
That's what I'm
And-
saying. First
and
round.
he
I'm
did
saying
great.
He
first
did
round.
great.
First round receivers. I don't like taking receivers in the first round. It's not a football.
This
a
is
good
my
football
thing.
move.
Let's-
Real quick, first round last season, Jackson Smith and Jigba, Quinn Johnson, Zay Flowers, and Jordan Addison, all first round.
All good with
3
the
out of 4
exception.
of them.
3 out of 4 hit.
Addison had the best year of all of them
3 out of 4.
because Jay Jettas, giggity, got hurt.
Dude, Jordan Addison was the #1 receiver in college 2 years ago.
But he only had a good year because the number
That-
one receiver
Doesn't
was
matter.
hurt.
He's
doesn't
still had a good year. What the fuck are we gonna do?
If anything,
You
it's
didn't
more
do good.
pressure for him to be the #1 receiver when you're a rookie, and he was great.
And he was phenomenal. And
I'm
I
just
mean,
saying.
my thing is, and this is kind of similar to what you're saying. If we look at the guys that have won the Super Bowl, the teams that have won the Super Bowl, look at their receivers for the last handful of years. Like the Rams had Cooper Kupp. He was elite. But Mahomes doesn't have an elite receiver, and he's won the last two. When you look at, and we can go before that.
Yeah.
Give me the teams that have won the Super Bowl. Who's their elite receiver?
There was a dude, Tyreek Hill. He was pretty freaking good.
He wasn't elite at that moment. When they won the Super Bowl, he wasn't elite. He wasn't.
Bullshit.
That was 4 years ago. That was 4 years ago.
He was still great, but
He was
Yeah.
definitely
He was
elite.
great.
4 years ago, he was elite.
Tyreek Hill,
Yes.
4 years ago,
Yes.
fastest man in the NFL.
I don't give a fuck how fast he is. He
He
was
was
elite
great.
4 years ago. Look up this. Was he elite?
yeah, he
Yes.
was elite.
4 years ago, he
he's
was
been
elite.
elite since. Well, not
Don't say
okay, yeah,
Don't
my,
say
my
that.
fault. my
Don't
fault.
say
But
that.
he's been elite for
say
a
that.
while.
4 years ago,
Yes,
elite.
elite. He was a league killer 4 years ago.
I'm just saying, at receiver, it's very difficult to get the ball, especially you're playing X or Y out there. You know, a good day is 7 touches for a receiver out there. A good day. I mean, no one averages over 10 fucking
Who are the
catches.
best receivers in the league right now? Tyreek Hill, Devontae Adams, Jamar Chase, and Justin Jefferson, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know how many playoff wins they had last year? You know how many playoff wins their teams had last year?
Well,
Fucking this many.
okay, well,
Fucking many.
And we're talking about
it's
You know
not.
how many playoff wins their teams had the year before that? You know how many? Not a one. Not a one.
don't be so defeated, Hawks.
Not a one. Oh, the Bengals had one, actually.
Yeah,
The Bengals had one. The other ones didn't have any.
And we're
Didn't
talking,
have any.
and
Had
we're
first round
talking
loss
about,
by Jay Jettis.
and we're talking
round
about
loss.
maybe 6 or 7 being taken in this freaking first round.
I'm not with you on this take. I'm sorry. I'm looking back at every year wide receivers taken. These receivers now are decently good. Like not every single one of
But
them.
But I'm
obviously,
saying first year rookie, it's a thing. First year rookies struggle at receiver.
I just
Yeah,
That's not what we're talking about, though. That's not what you're
That's
saying.
not-
You're just saying you wouldn't take one in the first round. What he's telling you is that
That's
they don't.
proven to be wrong.
It's proven to be wrong because you took them in the first round. They worked out the second, third, fourth year, and so on.
usually receivers have a sophomore breakout year. All right. Last draft,
Wilson.
2022, you had Drake London, Garrett Wilson, Chris Olave, Jameson Williams, and Jahan Dawson.
All good with the exception of Dawson.
Jameson Williams didn't do a effing thing.
He got suspended.
Still.
All right. Well,
Didn't do
3
shit.
of the
He's
5.
still good.
He's still good, but
Yeah.
3 of the 5. We'll give you 3 of the 5.
Year before that, you have Jamar Chase, Jalen Waddle, Devontae Smith, Tony, and Rashad Bateman.
Garbage.
Everyone's
No, it's
besides him.
garbage.
The last end. The,
All
the
4.
back end.
Bateman's good.
4 out of 5
what?
of those receivers are
Blocking?
good.
Bateman's a good receiver. He
Bateman's
said
good
Bateman's not a
saying.
good receiver.
I'm talking about
He
Tony.
said Bateman's not a good receiver.
Come on, man.
He's not.
Oh,
Hey,
Eddie.
come
What are his
on.
numbers last year?
Eddie.
Give me
He's
a
in
He's injured. All you got to do is run a slant for Lamar Jackson. He's taking off for a touchdown.
But either way, it's okay, fine. It's still 3 out of 5. It's
Yeah,
just
Eddie, it's 3 out of 5. It's 3 out of 5. It's like you can go quarterback.
Okay.
3 out of 5 don't hit.
My point is, there's possible 7 first-round receivers going to get taken in the first.
If we go by
effing
the
round.
fucking percentage of we're looking at 3 to 5,
More
it could
than
be
half
4 to
are gonna
7.
hit.
More than half are going to hit.
That means
there-
4 teams are going to miss.
1 or 2 of those will be a stud.
At
So
least.
20%. That's not even 20%. That's ridiculous. That's horrible.
Eddie,
2
look
are
at the list.
guaranteed, I think.
Wilson?
Maybe.
Yeah, year before that, you have Ruggs, Judy, Lamb, Rieger, Jefferson, Ayuk. So
Ayuk, Lamb?
50% of those receivers taken in the first
Lamb.
round.
CD
Lamb.
top
Lamb is
5.
elite.
That's what I'm saying. Lamb. That's it.
No.
Ayuk.
Ayuk,
Justin Jefferson.
You did.
Justin
Ayuk's
Jefferson,
elite.
Oh, he's
and Jared Judy ain't garbage. And Jared Judy's not garbage.
He's not garbage.
He's not garbage.
He's solid wide receiver too.
Jared,
Jerry Judy this year
there we go.
With the Browns. He's
with the Browns, 900 yards receiving.
Oh my. Okay.
Eddie, what?
I'm gonna go sell something. Look, Jacob. I'm putting Jacob. That is horrible.
You
Not
think
horrible.
Jerry Judy's not going to have 900 yards?
Did you see his highlights? How many drops and horrible? Like he was.
Jerry Judy's
He
pretty good.
was
He's had a bad QB for a
horrible
while.
last year.
He's a mid wide receiver too. But the point is, if there's a good receiver class and there's projected like at least 4 to 5 receivers in the first round,
Are going to be good.
you have to draft best available.
Okay, let's go over. So you have Marvin Harrison.
Gonna be amazing.
Best player in the
Almost
draft.
guaranteed.
Okay,
player in the
we'll
draft.
see.
You don't think so?
Rome.
You don't think so?
I'm
What
not going
is
to say it.
Have you watched him play
Yes.
with your own 2 eyes?
Yes.
He's unstoppable.
With your glasses on? Did you have all 4 eyes on?
I'm just saying.
What are you saying?
Eddie.
I don't know what you're saying.
I don't
say it.
Marvin Harrison is not going to move the needle next year for a team. He's not going to move the needle. He's not going to be elite next year. That's what I'm saying.
It's a rookie.
When I want my first round pick to fucking make an impact on my team.
How did your first round pick make an impact last year on your team?
Oh, don't go there.
How did that happen? How did that go?
Tail end of the year, he switched positions to
Okay, tail end of the season, he changed positions, and yet you went and paid the best defensive tackle available, with the exception of Chris Jones, and you paid him a shit ton of money.
Yeah.
So
if I'm gonna get a top 5 player at their position, I'm gonna get him.
So go Marvin Harrison, Rome.
Dude, if
You
your
have
guy would have been
Neighbors?
a top 5 pick the way you picked him, if he would have played,
yes.
you wouldn't have paid a top 5 dude.
Agree. He was
Yes,
horrible. And I
agreed.
said he stinks.
But yes, we have Harrison,
You have
Elite.
Rome.
Rome,
Gonna be good.
Neighbors,
Malik
monster.
Neighbors gonna be
Neighbors,
great.
monster.
You have the other kid,
yeah,
Thomas,
Brian Thomas.
who I think is gonna be like the steal. I think he's gonna be really good.
Neighbors, I think, is going to be better.
You have
Troy
Dog.
Franklin.
You can have him.
Franklin from Oregon.
You can keep him.
You got
You-
McConaughey,
I don't. Oh, yeah.
McConkey's
So
gonna be elite.
That's 6.
Keon Coleman. Oh, we're talking about only first round?
I'm talking about projected first round. I think
Coleman's projected first round.
I know.
Yeah.
I think I don't draft a freaking receiver, man. I don't.
Out
do
of
it.
that, you're saying
Out of
you
that
had-
group,
if you need- if you
Aaron, I
need-
just told you that 3 of the 5, at least 3 of the 5
so
are
who-
very fucking good.
So who's gonna be the 3 out of the 6?
Well, nobody knows,
No,
but
if-
we can't say 3 out of 6 because the numbers say 3 out of 5, 4 out of 5.
That's more
every
than
year.
half.
So it's more than half every year that become really good.
And
If
either,
I'm-
and either way, you take a chance of missing. I take that chance.
Of course.
Perfect idea. Steelers are at 20. You take best available. The receiver's next best. Do you not take that receiver?
100%.
You have to.
I think Steelers do. Yes, for that team.
Anyone should need a
Anyone.
receiver.
From 20 and on, or from 18 and on, or whatever the fuck it is, receiver if they're there, with the exception of maybe Minnesota. Not them.
If the Chiefs trade up and get a receiver,
I don't think they have to, and I don't think they will.
But they. I'm saying like they could trade up and get a
Like
great
Marvin,
receiver.
Marvin would struggle if he went to New England this year.
Oh,
Like if
yeah,
he was the
yeah.
third pick, he'd obviously because they don't have a quarterback.
Yeah.
So unless they went and got Fields. But anyways, but Marvin, that's what if that Eddie's talking about that number
I
one
think he
pick.
struggles if he goes to Arizona.
Eddie, you think? Oh no, Eddie with
Huh?
Kyler Murray.
He's gonna have like
Oh my
3,000
God.
yards receiving.
This man
You
will
heard it here
have
first.
1,300 yards and 90 plus receptions. Eduardo, fucking,
telling
are
you,
you
man.
out of your mind?
I'm
This is
telling
a
you.
ridiculous take because
no,
the
no, no.
numbers actually say you are wrong.
There's
I
other
didn't,
people.
I didn't cherry pick drafts, by the way. This
No,
is
yeah,
3 years in a
no,
row.
3 years.
I'm telling you, the other people agree with me that Martin
Who?
is not a slam dunk. He's not a slam dunk.
Oh,
No
he
one's-
can't dunk.
Well, no one's saying
That motherfucker feels like you know what? You know what? He's not a slam dunk. He's already in the basket. That motherfucker already has the point. He already scored.
he doesn't even have the ball and he scored.
No, he already scored. He already hit the 3, and it's actually an and 1. He's just shooting the free throw.
He didn't even
He's
sub in
already
actually.
He's
They're just
already
already
in the
adding
fucking
the
game.
points.
See,
I think to me he's the best prospect in the draft overall. Like if you went just by
Bro,
player,
the
he's number one to me.
Dude, the
Give
kid
me
made
alts.
plays. If he doesn't get hurt in that game against Georgia, CJ Stroud and him are in the they win the title. They win that title.
And they still almost won that game.
No, that was CJ at the end. But if he's in that game, they win that fucking title. There's no doubt about it. Did you see him last year, that garbage ass kid playing quarterback? He was
amazing.
He was
You
amazing.
You couldn't stop him.
This Marvin Harrison, this is
CJ,
ridiculous. Lots for words. Eduardo,
Loading up.
CJ, where's my freaking?
he's
Big
got
Ten?
nothing for you.
I'm sorry, I can't.
Not with that guy.
I can't.
Not with that guy.
The
Throw out
numbers-
another
The
dude.
numbers never lie, Eddie. I can't.
Dude, throw out another dude. Fucking Coleman. Say Coleman. Say the kid from Oregon. Fuck it. But not Marvin. No, not Marvin, man.
I'm just
Marvin
saying.
Marvin.
Listen, I'll tell you what.
I'm not saying he's not.
If I'm in the draft room and we got to pick and I got to take a Ohio State receiver or an LSU receiver, I'm drafting one every fucking time. Lock it up. I don't give a fuck. All of them.
Ohio
If I'm
State
in-
LSU receiver, give me him.
If
Of
I'm
course.
in the draft room and I have a choice of alt or any receiver, I'm picking a left tackle every time.
What team are you?
It doesn't matter.
All right, you're number 5. You're the Chargers.
I'm
And
taking an
you have-
offensive lineman.
You have Marvin Harrison and Joe Alt on the board.
I'm taking Joe Alt.
Oh,
my
no.
God. That is the most ridiculous fucking statement, Eddie.
I'm telling you, man.
Marvin Harrison Jr. This kid could be all-timer.
At the end of the day, Joe Alt scores 0 points.
This is very true, CJ. I never thought you were this intelligent, but after that fucking analysis, wow.
You're a center guy. Are you?
But it's
You
Marvin Harrison, Eddie. It's Marvin.
He was the best
Harrison.
prospect in last year's draft, and he wasn't even going in the draft.
You know why?
Bro,
Because his
Olave
dad
Wilson?
fucking
Olave
had-
Wilson-
No. Olave Wilson sat there on fucking the
Yeah,
pivot
that's
at
right,
our
yes.
I Am Athlete
That's
and literally said, you know who's better than us? Marvin. That motherfucker's better than us.
That's a fact. That's very
Dude,
true.
Eddie.
What do you think Marvin runs in the 40?
I don't give a fuck what he runs. I don't give a fuck what he runs. I don't give a fuck he runs at 6'2".
I bet he runs a 4-5.
Good for him.
Perfect. And he'll catch
I
a
don't
40,
give a
a
shit.
ball 40 inches in the air.
Jesus Christ, Eddie, that is a ridiculous. Please clip all of this and post
He's
it.
too much combine. He's too much.
Eddie,
he's
you
too
way too much
guy.
combine.
I'm just
And
saying,
then the
man.
thing is that you're like, oh, first round. My first round guy's got to be this. How many first round guys don't do shit all the fucking
A
time?
shit ton.
And you're a Raider fan, so that comment should never come out of your mouth,
That's why I'm
Like
so.
ever.
That's why I'm so sensitive to it.
bro. But dude,
I just gave you 3
listen.
years
I
back to
know you
back,
have
bro.
Henry Ruggs fucking syndrome, but
I wanted CeeDee Lamb just for the record.
dude, that is Marvin is a must take if you're not taking a quarterback.
100%.
Anybody on the board should take Marvin Harrison, with the exception of maybe the Bengals and a couple other teams. If he's on the board, you take that man.
If I'm the Bengals, I trade T. Higgins. I draft an LSU wide receiver.
Oh, I would too.
Well,
There's no doubt about it.
But
But Marvin Harrison, dog,
that was
that was
worse than my.
hot take.
that was
That was hotter than me. What I said. with Josh
You know
Allen.
what? I thought that. I've
that
actually,
is hotter actually.
Where is it on the Colorado scale?
listen,
No, motherfucker, you on your own.
Where is it on the Colorado?
My boy, you on your own.
Is it like
scale. You own that motherfucker.
That shit, yeah, that shit is freezing cold compared to that.
No,
You
motherfucker.
always be here with that thing.
CJ, you're above and beyond. That take was above and beyond
yes.
your Colorado take. Above
listen.
and beyond. But this is a Purdy take. This is the same as his Purdy take. This is to the T.
No.
This is way worse.
Wait,
I think
Complete.
this is way worse.
This
This
might
is
be
way
worse.
worse.
This might be worse.
Oh,
He
as
goes,
far as-
no, this is way worse.
No, I thought like it's completely different. Like I think he's super talented.
the argument
I don't-
is different. Yes, I
The,
get
the
it.
argument is if I have the choice to take a left tackle that's going to be there for 12 years and be an anchor of your.
How do you know that though?
Well, you don't
Okay,
know that.
And he just said before we started the show, when we started the show, he said that Joe Thomas was the best left tackle of all time. You know how many playoff games that man played in?
Yeah.
How many did he play in, Eddie?
How many sacks did he give up?
How many? I don't give a fuck. He didn't give up a sack in whatever amount of years. I don't
Why,
give a shit.
Rafa? Because he scores 0.
Zero fucking points. That man had 0 playoff appearances. Not a one.
Rick
Not a one.
Rick Fuller says he runs a 4-2 if you play some grandma cookie at the finish line.
Way to be, Rick.
Way to go, Rick. Rick is killing him, and people are like, "Man,
Yes.
Ricky, dude, Eddie, the left tackle take. Listen, you can have a great one, and it shows you. Joe Thomas is a perfect example. Amazing left tackle for 10+ years.
That's
for
the
10 years.
Cleveland Brown. The organization was a shit
Eddie,
show.
it doesn't matter.
Shit show.
Eddie, it doesn't matter. He wins. Like CJ says, they score 0 fucking points. You need it. That guy
Joe Thomas played 10,600,
and 3 sacks.
363 snaps, and not one of them was in the playoffs.
Not a one. Not one. Not a one.
Not a one.
Bro, not a one, man.
Well, maybe I was an offensive lineman in my past life. I don't know.
If people are watching this, they'll think you're an offensive lineman today. It's like next week in the semi-pro league.
I just
We're
guys
waiting for your pro day, Eddie.
Yeah.
We want your 40 times.
Yeah.
And then don't post the 40 clip.
It
'cause
has
they're
to
gonna
be
be like, what do you
done.
want 40? Put a Big Mac, put a triple Big Mac at the end and see what he fucking runs.
I still haven't had one.
I think
Still haven't had
to
one.
round out the episode, I think we should all give the team on who we either thought won free agency or has lost free agency so far. Biggest losers and winners, basically.
Oh, if
Who
you
wants to
want,
start?
I'll go first. Biggest loser is obviously Dallas and the Chargers, in my opinion, and the biggest winners Eagles and the Bears.
Dallas for sure, Chargers for sure. I like the Texans. I like the Texans and I like the Eagles. I think they got some defensive guys, and I think Saquon is a game changer over there. I think he'll be a superstar. He'll be the face. He will be the focal point of that offense. Take some heat off of
AJ Brown and Devontae and Hurts.
Yeah.
The heat's taken off of everything.
yeah.
Because that dude's dynamic. I
Yeah.
think today, the way it sits today, I think the Eagles are the best team in the NFC. No disrespect to the Niners.
Which means they're the best team in the league. If we're looking at roster, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're
I
probably
like what the Eagles
but
do.
I still, Daddy still got Super Bowls, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't matter whose team he on. Doesn't matter who else is his team. It should be the Chiefs and then everybody else at this point. But anyways,
Before you continue, Lil DSF818 says, I don't think these motherfuckers know who Ed the Body Santiago was in his day.
Thank you. Thank you. Don't make me break out the yearbook. Best body.
that
true.
is very true. I
He has
heard it.
two girls on his shoulder,
Yeah,
one right here,
yeah.
one right here.
Damn.
Badass picture.
Shit. I knew you weren't born like that. I knew you weren't born
Body
like
by
Shouldn't
Big
about to
Macs.
come out here with some block.
So what yearbook?
that.
What-
Was Sinead one of those?
No,
Sinead was not one of those?
she was best dressed.
Oh, okay. So she wasn't on your, but she wasn't on your arms.
She wasn't on my arms.
All right. Man,
Who-
she's
who-
packing his suitcase as we
Yeah,
speak.
yeah. Facts. Who do you got? Hockey
I
Talk
have
Club?
the Bears as the big winner, and I have a hot one for the losers. I think it's the Giants.
That's not hot.
That's not. That's,
They-
they signed Burns.
They got
Burns.
Burns, but like they're not good enough to use him. Like he's been good, but they're still gonna suck.
Dude,
Like,
Thibodeau and freaking
Oh, that's going to be
him,
Thibodeau.
and Dexter Lawrence.
Yeah, that can challenge as
Watch
the best
out now.
defensive line in the league.
yes.
They're building. I think that they're picking up Burns and they got Thibodeau and Dexter Lawrence. That's kind of a
That's a solid-
when they had
yeah.
Strahan and OC and those guys
Yes.
and the three fingered JPP. It's got it goes by
COC.
JPP and the man's got three fingers. Fucking the claw.
For winners, I'll go.
There she is.
There she is. That's your ass, man.
Your ass, man.
And he did this shit too. So you know he looks at it all the time.
Yes.
That's your ass.
Yeah.
Shanae wants an ass whooping.
Damn right. Pie in the face at least. What do you got, anybody?
Winners, I got Eagles and Texans. Losers, I got the Cowboys and the Bills.
Ooh, the Bills. That's a good one.
Ooh, yeah. It's a great one. You're a fucking Bills hater.
Thought the Texans won. I don't know. Your Texans playoff.
Yeah.
Oh, good luck.
I'm standing by it. I don't give
I
a
love
fuck.
it. I love it. Stand
All
on business, but mhm.
Yeah.
Bye money.
Bye money. And then the Cowboys is vacant. I mean,
Yeah.
I was expecting a lot from the Cowboys, and I just didn't get it.
We could do a whole show on how to fix that, and I wouldn't even know where to start. I wouldn't even know. Do you sign them? Do you not sign them?
Dallas fans. There's some fans that have lost a little bit of hope. There's a young guy there in Dallas who's disowned his franchise for a little bit. I think
Yeah.
he wants to bet the Eagles to win the NFC.
Oh,
A Dallas fan.
Cowboy fan.
That's
He said that
treason.
shit in a group chat today
That's treason.
with his dad in the
That
group
is-
chat.
That is.
I think he's been kicked out of the house as well. If you
Yes.
want to get a room with him,
absolutely.
he'll fly out and maybe he can fly out here and stay with
Yes.
you somewhere.
By the way, to talk about winners, Jacob mentioned the Bears. They're plus 4,000 to win the Super Bowl before their moves. After they're plus 5,000.
What?
That's because they're going to draft that's because Vegas thinks they're going to draft a rookie quarterback.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
they shouldn't. But
Wow, Fields is worth 1,000.
Crazy, man. Crazy.
Remember that.
We also said in this episode 73 that Fields doesn't have a job next year. That he's a backup to freaking.
It's a ridiculous statement. We said some ridiculous shit on here tonight.
We did.
We usually say a lot of ridiculous shit. The ridiculousness tonight
Yeah.
through the roof. You guys would be on Rob's show. Ridiculousness. After
I'll be on the couch.
Yeah, after a couple of these takes, Mr. fucking Josh Allen over here.
Yeah.
The
think
Fields
some
won't play.
people agree.
You're closer. You're way closer than he
I
is.
didn't say he is a backup. I said he will be back up after this free agency mark or whatever happens.
Pretty fucking close. Same thing.
It's a fact.
All right. Well,
He gets traded.
listen,
He's gonna be back up.
your take is closer than this dude's
I disagree.
over here.
I disagree.
All right. Your take's
my
better than
Marvin
his.
Harrison take is
Oh no, that takes the cake.
That,
Like,
that was
knocked.
the worst. To
No,
do.
no, I
almost-
didn't get any cake because he took all of it.
Yes, you took all the cake. You actually started climbing the mountain of where CJ sits with his Colorado tape.
Let's look up.
And then you kind of fell, but you were there.
Think about the receivers that have been taken in the top 3.
I don't
Calvin
know.
Johnson.
Calvin,
What a
Hall of
turd.
Famer.
What a turd.
Hall of Famer.
Detroit did like 3 of them. You have Keyshawn Johnson taken first.
Jamar Chase.
Okay, I'll give you the last 3 years, top 10 picks, and for wide receivers. Last year there were none. The first wide receiver taken was a 20. 2022, 8 pick goes to London, 10 to Garrett Wilson, 11 you get Olave, and also Jameson Williams at 12.
The first 3 are really good. And the Olave is not good, Eddie?
He's good.
Oh, come on.
Olave is not good?
He's
This
good.
is blasphemy, Eddie.
He's good.
20
He's not
Drake
amazing.
London is not good either?
He didn't do shit last
He
year.
had
didn't have a quarterback.
Well,
Oh,
we'll
hey.
see. We'll see.
2021, Jamar Chase is taken with the 5th pick, Jalen Waddle's taken with the 6th pick, and Devontae Smith is taken with the 10th pick.
All good.
Hits, all hits.
All hits.
Jamar
I
Chase.
like-
These are just pure bangers.
I like Waddle.
Jamar Chase.
I know bangers.
Jamar Chase is top 5 right now. Possibly. He's like maybe 6.
6. Name them.
What do you?
Name me 5 better than him. Tyreek Hill.
Jefferson, Devontae. He might be 4 or 5.
He's top 3. To me, it's either which way. Devontae.
Even better for my argument. I
To
think
me,
he's amazing.
yeah, 100%. Devontae or Justin Jefferson or Jamar Chase are all battling for the 2-3 spots because Tyreek's probably number 1. But so Jamar Chase is well deserved of his fucking
Yeah,
pick, no doubt about it.
100%.
And so is Justin Jefferson.
Jefferson.
Eddie,
Yeah.
the Marvin Harrison talk is
Justin
it's
Jefferson was
blasphemy.
taken in the 20s.
First round though.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
not what you asked. You asked for like top 10 picks. I gave you top 10 picks. 2021, all 3 hit.
3 hitters, bangers,
We'll see.
giggity.
And I would say 2022, all 3 hit too.
I agree with you.
Okay.
Last
I'll tell you what, real quick, touching on that. I bet you there's the receivers that have been taken in the top 10 are better than the quarterbacks that have been taken in the top 10.
That's a fact.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
probably a lot
quarterbacks
easier
are.
to-
It's,
So, I mean, they're bigger hit or miss,
Yeah.
and it's a quarterback. So
quarterback's harder to. It's a tougher position. It's a harder.
there's no doubt about it,
Yeah.
but you can't miss on a quarterback. You can miss on a first round receiver. You cannot miss on a first round quarterback.
That's true.
in terms of can't missing, you would go by the numbers. The numbers say take receiver.
Of course.
All
We're
right.
not saying take receiver over fucking, if you're Washington, you're not taking Marvin Harrison over any of the 3 quarterbacks. That's not what we're saying. But if you're Arizona, you're taking Marvin Harrison.
I would over May. I would take.
Look at that. Now you the motherfucker who ain't gonna have a house.
Yeah.
Because this man is in North Carolina super suit. Super suit.
It's not a super suit.
This man's in a North Carolina. He's a full-blown he's got a Tar Heel fucking gear
Yes.
thing in there. The mascot is him.
It's true.
Are you,
Ramsey's is in there right now.
He's wearing the headgear
Yeah.
for next weekend at Matt Madness.
MV said Hercules.
There you go.
And then to end the question, Rick in the stream, Rick Flores says the big question is when is Rafa going to dress in all Dodgers uniform? Has the game been picked?
Ooh, yeah, it's
The game has not been picked. We will pick the game hopefully on a Saturday, one of those evening
Yes.
6 o'clock games or something. So all of the people who want to see it can go and laugh with me.
we'll do a full hour, video on that shit because we're bringing a videographer for that shit.
Oh shit!
That's gonna be great. Anyone see the A get thrown at Dave Roberts when he got off the plane today?
In Korea,
In Korea, someone threw an egg at
'Cause
Roberts.
he's garbage, garbage. By the way, guys, Monday we're gonna cover all of March Madness,
Yes.
and we will cover the Dodgers Padres regular season opener in Seoul, Korea.
Yes.
Which should be phenomenal, and hopefully Yamamoto gets his ass whooped.
No, Yamamoto's pitching the second game.
He hopefully gets his ass whooped because he's been garbage so far.
Yes.
But anyways, that is it, for
guys,
tonight, right?
don't fill out your brackets till our show. We will be live Monday. We're gonna break it down for you guys. Thank you guys for joining us. Remember to get your merch on our website. We love everybody. Thank you guys for watching.
Salud.
Cheers, man. Let's go fucking Jack.